it's just filled with Minecraft pictures.
Wow.
But, you know. Right, let's go live on YouTube as well because I am the best AI Irish Minecraft on it. Let's run it because they troll me all the time, so let's do the same back. Let's do that. And we're now live on YouTube. Welcome in YouTube. It is now Wednesday, the 21st of January, 2026. And you've joined us for a hardcore stream today where we are on the final stages of our little world, getting everything clean, tidy, and set up for the longer game and for bigger projects. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do today. And I think we've got a few different plans. The first plan is actually quite a simple one. We're going to have to go to a mangrove swamp today because I need an well, I've got a few, but I need a ridiculous amount of compact mud. So I have some, and I'm going to convert that, and that might be enough to start going around in our paths. We need to go get granite today, because, well, no, we actually have some granite, and we can actually go around and start upgrading the paths today. So I've got granite, and I've got mud that we can convert into compact mud or packed mud or to you two. And we have stuff and things and stuff and things and things and stuff. Welcome in, Scotland. Duffel Bear, welcome on in. Evening, our AI Irish friend. And can I join? Oh, Duffel Bear, you know the drill now. You know you can absolutely join. It is just 192.168.0.1.69. Or if you live in 2025 and 2026, apparently I've got to say 67 because, I mean, that's popular and clickbaity and people like clickbait. So apparently that's what we've got to do. Hi, Michael! Leo, welcome on into the chat, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is Michael this fine Wednesday? Hope you're having a better day than I am. Angel Socks, welcome into the YouTubes. Who else we got in the YouTubes? Warlocks in the YouTubes. Scared Germans in the YouTubes. Welcome on in. Leo and Mick have joined us on the TikTok tonight. Welcome in, Leo. Welcome in, Michael. How are you guys getting on? Michael, how are you, man? How are things your end? Moving mic. Moving mic. Please stop feeding the bear. Oh, I'm going to feed the bear. As much feeding of the bear as I possibly can feed the bear. If people on the internet are going to continually troll me, I'm just going to troll them back and do ridiculous stream titles just to kind of troll back. Because that's how much of an absolute troll I can be. Hello, Tree from YouTube, Mr. Hobbs. Kenobi. Yeah, it's Kenobi. Mr. Hobbs. Hope you had a lovely day, mate. Thank you very much for joining us on the YouTubes. Not too bad, man. Yeah, I mean, Mick. Yeah, I mean, the typical male response on my end is, yeah, I'm fine, Michael. I'm fine. I'm fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. yeah, Michael, yeah. Exactly. But nah, things are fine, man. Things are fine. Right, who else have got? Did you have a totem? I do have a totem. I've got two totems, actually. I have two totems. I have not yet popped said totem just yet. Hi, Kendov! Scotland! And it was a big hard. What? What's it? A big hardcore? I'm so sorry.
DJ_Randre just subscribed for 7 months.
Hall into a mountain and fell into a cave. Oh, Duffel Bear's talking to Scotland, not to me. Gotcha. Did Duffel Bear lose it? I nearly ended my hardcore while Duffel Bear was saying, unbelievable. DJ Andre! Hang on, I've got a button for this. DJ, it is a pleasure to see you, friend. 7 months with a resub today. Oh, I need to check the number now. How many subs are we actually on now? I genuinely have no idea. I've got lost now. I think we're in 74 now. Or 75. Either 74 or 75. I can't remember. One of the numbers. I think it's 74. Let me check. 74. Thank you very much. Agro Ninja with the gifts. And also the lovely DJ Andre for the boop of the button as well. Thank you very much. For the resub, DJ. Hope you're well, mate. Moving Mike had a little question for us. Moving Mike said, Tree, I need to bounce. I need to wake up for work in about 7 hours, so I think I just need to go, or else I will not survive work tomorrow. Oh, absolutely, Moving Mike. Go look after yourself, friend. Tree, did you do the One Life command? Tree, did you do the One Life command? What's the One Life command, Kendov? Should I know that? Hey, Blix, welcome into YouTube. How are you tonight? Today, whatever. Hey, Alf. Alf is in the TikTok. Welcome in, Alf, on the TikTok. Welcome in. Good evenings. Tree, did you for that link to the playlist on YouTube? Oh, I did not, Kendov. No. Hang on, let me add it to the to-do list. Add a command to link to the One Life series videos. On the notepad now. Can you show us your world? I am new. Well, we are just about to get started, so you have asked at the right time. I mean, yeah, we're currently on day number 867. And we are in a savannah, almost finishing up our upgrade of our savannah village. And this is it. This is your world tour. This is all you're getting because this is all I've got. We're very early on. We're just upgrading a savannah village and going on adventures and living out of here. We actually don't have a house at the moment, but we've got our storage facility over the back. Enchanting room. Librarians. Cartographers. And all the different people and the stuff and the things all around our world. And yeah, we're actually going on a little bit of a resource gathering session today. Because I need packed mud. All my paths look horrific. I don't like them. So we're going to upgrade our path system today. With dirt and granite and packed mud and terracotta and all sorts of designing building. I've been putting this off for a hot minute. But today is the day where I have stopped building buildings. And today is getting a builder tree out to play. I mean, that is kind of the plan, but we'll see where today's stream goes. Question! What are you going to do once you've finished it? Ooh, good question. So basically, the intention is to move on to the next project. So the next project after this is I want to have all of the different villagers in Minecraft set up for if we ever need them. So I'm not normally a big villager guy. Not normally. I really don't care for the villagers. Even in like survival SMPs and stuff like that. Generally speaking, I don't care about villagers. Doesn't interest me. And it's one of normally the jobs I kind of stay away from if I can. On like SMPs. But in this world, I would very much like, for the very first time in my existence of being a Minecraft content creator, and just generally a Minecraft player, I would quite like to have a massive villager trading hall set up over here in a pirate theme with different houses for all the different villagers, and I want at least 6 to 10 of every villager type, and I want them all to live harmoniously and offer me fantastic trade rates. So we're going to zombify them all, and we're going to set up one of every type of villager and have our own tiny little civilization of villagers that we can obviously use to our advantage later. That's kind of the plan. How long do you play a day? About 3 hours. I don't stream offline, Blix. Everything I see in this world is done live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And yeah, we only play for about 3 or 4 hours per stream. And we normally stream Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, all from 6 o'clock UK time for our time zone. But we only play for about 3 or 4 hours, so not that long compared to like other big content creators. Because I have a full-time job. So unfortunately, I don't do this as a full-time job. I have a full-time job. This is my little hobby that I do in the evening. Or I would be spending all day on this, like 12 hours a day. Content creation, cha-cha-cha-cha. But I can't. I don't pay the bills. You're not AI. Oh, German. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you confirming that I am not AI. Unfortunately, the internet and everyone that watches my YouTube live streams think I'm AI, so I'm just leading into the fact that, you know, everyone on the internet thinks I'm AI, and they also think I'm Irish. So today I'm an AI Irish man. I am AI Irish, and I stream on the internet. So I'm just leading into that today. Tree, make a copy of the world and try to find an Elytra. What? Tree, make a copy of the world and try to find a Elytra start away. Eh? You're gonna have to say that again, Duffel Bear. I think you're missing commas in there. I'm thinking of basically, I just want to patch it up, but I think I might find other. I think I should make a base and new code of a village. Oh, nice. Good for you. Julian the Bobby said hi. Hello, hello, hello. It's pre-recorded. Oh yeah, this is pre-recorded. Yeah, 100%. This is all pre-recorded. You guys don't know my streams are pre-recorded? Unbelievable. This is my actual job. I do this during the day, and then what I do is I pre-record it. So I've got like the AI footage, and then with the AI footage that I have, and with the recording, that's what I then. So really at night, all you're hearing is like an AI person talk to the chat, but all what you're watching is like pre-recorded from when I'm obviously working during the day. Yep. Hello, is this the right place for the artificial intelligent Irish Minecraft streamer? Yeah, Nico, you're in the right place, mate. You are in the right place, sir. You are in the right place. Top of the morning to ya. Welcome on in. From Donegal in Ireland, or whatever other places are available in Ireland. Hi, Nico. Okay, cool. Gives me Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. Ooh, well that is kind of the theme that we're going for the next time. We're going to be basing it off of, is it Nassau? Nassau? I forget how you say it. How do you say it again? One of the famous, like, sort of pirate cities. NASA? Oh, I forget how you say it. There's a way in which you say it. I can't remember. My brain's not working today. What is the title of the stream? I can't see it. You can't see the title of the stream? Unbelievable. The #1 tree north of Adrian's Wall. That is today's stream's title. NASA is crazy. Why is NASA crazy? Why is NASA crazy? What we doing? What we doing? What we talking about? I've got that we're doing it. You done a command for throne. I haven't done a command for throne yet, Angel Socks, no. If you can write me a message, Angel Socks, with the link from my Discord, it means I can just I can write a command quickly. If you want to write me a message, I don't know if any of the other moderators want to write me a message or whatever. Nessa. Something like that, cheat, yeah. I can words are hard. I know. Ask ChatGPT then. I mean, I could probably do it myself in a minute, actually, to be fair. What am I doing? Let's put them away. I need wheat because I need compact mud or impact mud. Words. I'll ask Warlock. It's also a very satisfactory answer. You were figuring out how to pronounce the city from the Pirates of the Caribbean, saying NASA. Nassau. Yeah, that place from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll pick it after our village and we'll remodel it. But effectively, I just want to create a pirate-themed area with like log cabins and beach huts and inside of all the little villages and stuff like that and the little houses, they'll effectively just be all the different villagers from Minecraft, every single one of them replicated about 6 times. We'll get them in a conversion sort of system, or we'll convert them before we move them in, but we'll just go for as cheaper rates as possible. I was actually watching a hardcore streamer recently, actually. I don't know if you guys have heard of someone called Deathridge before. They're also a Minecraft hardcore content creator. He was trying to get roll the least amount of emeralds that you can for density and breach. One of the book, I think it was density and breach, but to get it on the most, so when you do the trading with the trading with the emeralds, he was trying to get it specifically 17, because if you go from a 17 level villager, even on a max book, because at least they can do 17, when you convert it with a zombie, it does then put it into the lowest trade, which is 1 emerald for the highest books and stuff. And I was like, Jesus, you're doing all this? Like, it took them hours. I don't think we'll be doing that. I'll just convert them to just be a bit cheaper. I'm not really that bothered. For my goal is basically to have them all. Not to have them all and make them all the cheapest, because I am a lunatic, but I am not a complete and utter lunatic. But words are hard. All right. Here's my throne. Thorn link? Buy me all the Lego. I actually haven't put any Lego on it. So if anyone's wondering, some of my moderators and lovely people in my chat said that I should set up a throne thing. So it's like an Amazon wish list thing. But you can do like crowdfunding on it. So the only things I've put in are things that I don't really have or like could be really useful. Which is also like a second stream PC. It's a new audio mixer because of one I've got is no longer doing updates to it. So I've actually only added stuff into the throne for things that I actually need or could use for streaming. So I haven't added any sexy underwear or, you know, or food items or gift cards. Although, you know, the sexy underwear would obviously make my streams perform better. I've only kept it to like stuff that I would use for my streaming to make it better, or things that I could find really, really helpful for stuff. So there's only a few things in there. But yeah, Angel's Hawks and the mods gave me a shout that I should maybe try and set one up. So I did the thing. I just haven't got a link for it yet. Definitely use another 65-inch telly. Oh, absolutely. I remember the day I bought myself a big telly for the first time. One of the second purchase we ever had in our house when I was self-employed was Karen and I got the biggest telly that PC World had, or Curry's or whatever. I don't remember how big it was, like 65, 70 inches or something astronomical. And Rudy threw a remote at it within the first 2 weeks and smashed it. And then since then, I have refused to buy a brand new telly ever since. Whoa, why is there a gap there? What's with the nursery songs? I'm playing a genre of music called bloopers, Alf. What type of music do you prefer to listen to as a background of a derpy Minecraft streamer? I mean, I should put Irish, like, Celtic music on. That'd be smart. You should set up a throne thing. You could do crowdfunding on it. You could, Jimbo. Well, good suggestion there, moderator friend. Kind of. Well. Are you playing Hytale? I am playing Hytale, lass. How did you know? How did you know that I was playing Hytale? You've got really good sort of observation skills, lass. Don't worry, chat. We know who lass is. We know who they are. We know who they are. We control them back. You should put a custom golfing fitting in the golf feature on it for a new golf content channel. Yeah, or my second golf channel that I've not told everyone about, huh? Hightailing it right out here. Oh, yeah. Hightailing it all the way out of here. You know it. Right, we've got all the wheat that we need. Rage bait successful. Rage bait complete. Oh, check. Yeah, I could do something like that, Jimbo. But I actually don't know what's on there. I've really looked at it a little bit, but I'll see if I can fathom it out. Right, let me sort this out. Right, what are we doing? We are wanting mud. Mud. We want granite. We have got granite. And we're all gonna go in here together harmoniously. Right, how the hell do you make packed mud again? This one? Yeet. 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 And yeet. Oh, do I want to do any... Oh, I could do mud bricks. Oh, they're expensive. Nope, not doing that. We'll do compact mud, and we'll also do granite. That'll do. Keep that for... I don't think we'll need a lot. Probably will. Keep these in here just in case. What else have we got? Not a lot of pods all left, and not a lot of coarse dirt left. Oh god, we are so screwed. Oh no, there's pods all here. And coarse dirt and packed. Alright, perfect. Muddy mangrove. Alright, what else do we want for a path? I think I said terracotta. Can't wait to see the space pirates from NASA. They're getting a perfectly smart Scottish tree stream. Awesome space pirates from NASA. That'd be cool to see. We could do space pirates. I mean, actually, one of the things I could probably do is come over there. I always come back. Oh, well, Fire Emblem. It's nice to have you. I need to fly over there anyway. I'm going to have a little look at the colors. So let's go over and look at where our future potential project's going to be. What direction are we going in here? Yeah, we're going over here. Whee! Have I got enough rockets to get there and back? Yeah, of course I do. Let me ask chat. Let me open up ChatGPT quickly and ask it a question. While I'm flying in the sky, what could possibly go on? Write me a Twitch command for the use of my throne link for gifts and crowd funding. Support me. See what it says. Right, close this, close this, close this, close this. Right, we're going this way. Where are we going? Yeah, we're almost here. We're almost here. But Firemelon, welcome on in. What do you try to do for if you're AI already? The creative has officially left the content creator. Yeah, the time saving has also inspired me to save a bit of time. It's amazing what I ask my mods to do and then they don't help, and then I've then got to try and figure it out myself, you know. Right, we're almost here. Right, this is it here. This is where the villager place is going to be. And it should be pretty big enough. This is where project number 2 is going to go. Let's just land on the middle island. So effectively, we want to have a civilization that runs from there all the way around. So if I zoom out here, so this is where our next project's going to be. All the way around here. And then the middle island's where our tree's going to be. We're going to have ships in the water. And then from the desert biome here, we're going to clean up a lot of this area. And we're going to add buildings in here and then like bridges across and up the back and try and do it as piratey themed as we can. That's what we're going to try and do. That's what we're going to try and do. So yeah, so we're down there. Woo! That is the plan for our next one. So it is pretty big. I like cheese. I like cheese too. I like cheese too. I've written an AI bot that I talk to about tech projects, and it spits out documents in a format I've trained it to deliver. I created a document under there, and considerably longer to type. Yeah, there's a lot of the agents and stuff now with AI that are particularly handy for automation and just like streamlining the business processes just a little bit more. And I mean, that's what it should be. It's like we just really want a tool that can kind of help us get to answers quicker. It's not going to replace or give us the answer, but kind of get us where we need to get to. Right, I've got one that's friendly and supportive, one that's short and clean, one that's hype, creator energy, and one that's creative and wholesome. Grateful and wholesome. Cool, that'll do. Did I pause my world? I did pause my world. Let me add this in just now before I forget, and let's also add the other command in too. I use it to do the manual work. I'll go through. Yeah, update bits myself. Yeah, that's exactly how I use it as well, mate. Yeah, useful tools, no hostile takeovers. Exactly the way it should be. Throne. Chat message. Where's the link for this again? I'm sure I put it on my Discord somewhere. Twitch mods. There they are. There's the handsome bunch. Oh, Jimbo, I was singing your praises the other day on stream, by the way. I even called you handsome live on stream. You're welcome, mate. I must have made a doc today for review and it had lots of the massive dashes in it. Rookie error. I demand the clip immediately. Angel Socks! Have you got the clip to hand? I think it was Angel Socks that clipped it, actually. Yeah, I don't want to be human anyway. Being human is trash. Yeah, don't be human. I'm coming! Alright, so anyway, so this is where our next big project is going to be, guys. So obviously, some people have been asking what we're doing next after our current 1,000-day cycle. Well, this is going to be our next 1,000-day cycle. It's basically going to be a house per each villager type. Nothing too crazy. It's going to be oak wood. For this one, obviously, we're using acacia. We're going to use oak wood because obviously oak wood is the predominant block palette for a lot of these sort of badlands areas. So we're going to have to try and get a lot of oak trees growing. So we're taking a lot of the wood from this to use in the Badlands area all the way around. And obviously with the azalea tree as well, so we can take advantage of the oak. The main block palette for the houses, haven't quite decided. I think it's going to be stone variants. For the walls, I'm not quite sure what to do for the roofs just yet. But I'm sure as a future me problem, I'm sure we'll work out. I didn't bring a bed, actually. Oh well, we can survive a night in the dark and in the Badlands, right? Yeah, we can 100% survive this. I'm a product manager. He's not a product manager. He's an OnlyFans creator, and he certainly could be. Mud wrestling and yep. Oh dear. Yeah, Jimbo thought that was going to be a very handsome and delightful VOD to watch, but a clip to watch back. Hi Tree, what's up? Hey Cat, welcome on in, Cat. Nice to see you. How's your day? How's your day been? Appreciate you stopping on by. Yeah, Jimbo's like, oh, this will be wholesome. He's kind of really giving me compliments. And it's me just saying that Jimbo Duffman, I think, would win in a mud fight if my moderators had a mud fight. Yeah, maybe not the content he was expecting to listen to. The first 7 seconds of that clip are awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jimbo. You can save that for the bank. I need to be so careful here. I'm right in the middle of the dark right now. Unsubs to resub. Ayo. We're actually close to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube now. We're at I think we've got 53 to go. I think we're at 1,947. I think we were at. So yeah, so we only got 53 to go until we hit 2,000 subs on YouTube. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I need my bow in my inventory or I'm going to cause myself some bodily harm here. Yeet! Get wrecked, little dude. What are you doing right? So we're gathering resources today, Cat. We have a need to upgrade our paths at our village. So I wanted to come over to our Badlands for 2 reasons. One, to show everyone where we're at. To show everyone where we're building next. Oh, wow, how'd you deflect? How are you deflecting these? There we go. Get wrecked, you little dude. So we're just showing everyone where we're building next. And also I need to grab a little bit of terracotta while I'm over here. You look like Post Malone. Not disrespectful, by the way. I mean, that is a first. I've had a few people before. I've had NFL players before. I've had movie actors twice recently. But I will take Post Malone. I will take Post Malone. I mean, I don't see it. I mean, oh no, I could do. Oh, I could do the little audio thing over, so it makes it sound good. I suggest the mud fight. May as well make it fun. Exactly. May as well make it funsies. How many years have you been playing Minecraft for? 13, JK. 13. I've only been streaming Minecraft for about 4, maybe 4.5 years. But I've been playing Minecraft since it came out in the PlayStation 3. Way back in the day. Way back in the day. Because that's how old and retro I am. But yeah, we're resource gathering right now. Could see a twiggy Post Malone. Yeah, I never heard that one before. You look like Post Malone. That is a new one. I'm like the Temu version. Are you a PvP player or builder? A bit of both. We have taken part in PvP events before. I wouldn't say I'm really good at PvP. There's some elite players at PvP out there, but I'm competent enough that I can hold my own in a survival or hardcore or an SMP. But I wouldn't say I'd be a competitive PvPer, but to pick an order, I'd probably say builder, adventurist, PvP in that order, but I can hold my own. I've won 2 hardcore, ultra hardcore events before, and I didn't finish last in a Twitch Rivals event for Minecraft either. So, read into that what you may. That's plenty. I like to chat more often than others. Oh, Cat, I read all the chat messages. Like, genuinely, I will read them all. There's only sometimes like I miss them. Like, I've got to cycle between Twitch, 2 YouTube chats, and my TikTok. So if I don't reply to a message, just give me like 30 seconds to kind of work my way around. An AI Irish Twiggy Post Malone. I mean, I'm okay with that as well. I'm cool with that. Just gotta, I just gotta try and, have the following that Mr. Post Malone does, Are you a PvP or a builder? Oh, I read that one. How many years have you been playing Minecraft? Read that. I've been playing Minecraft for 11 years. Started at 1.8. Oh, my guy. I remember that. Yeah, it was PS3 when it first came out. I started playing it on the PS3, and it was just kind of... I bought it. I think I went into game. I was like, oh, what's this? And I just picked it up and been playing it ever since. I only really came back to it, I'd say, about 4 years ago. My son started to play Minecraft. And because he started playing it, I think it kind of just... I felt like I wanted to kind of get back into it again. Oh, we need to check the light levels here. And that was kind of the main reason for wanting to come back and play it, was because my son was obviously getting back into it, or getting into it. And I was like, you know what, I could play Minecraft again. So we picked it back up again. Just you watch, those words are going to end up as samples in the next My Alert. Oh, I'm cool with it. That's a lot of time effectively waste. Always. Whereas I've been playing since the beginning. There you go. What is your best build you ever made? My best build I ever did was probably the one I got featured on Minecraft Live this year. Do you play on an SMP? I do play on an SMP, kid, yeah. My favorite build is probably from... the SMP. I think it's on my YouTube. Just go to my YouTube channel and look at Wilderness SMP Treetopolis project. And if you go into that project, that was the one I got featured on Minecraft Live. So I'd probably say that one. Appreciate it, kid. But yeah, this is my hardcore world that I'm running at the moment. This is just our first project that we've basically nearly completed. I've only got the path to upgrade, starter base to make up here, and just little bits. Like I've got the path over to the nether to do today as well. But I've just got all the blocks that I want to probably include in my path. Here, I think I've got most of them. So we're going to upgrade the path today. and get that done as part of our hit list. The only thing I don't have is a dripstone, actually. I need to have a little think about how I'm going to do dripstone right now, because I actually don't know the best way to get dripstone, because I don't think I found a dripstone cave. I don't think so. But that's my next little adventure right now, is a dripstone cave. Okay, I don't know. I need to go find one. I'm going to subscribe. You're already my favourite YouTuber. Aww. There's definitely a lot better YouTubers out there than me, but I appreciate it. Didn't know that you were in Minecraft Live. Yeah. And which update was it? Just literally the last one. If you watch the Minecraft Live community pre-show from I'll go get it. I'll go get it for you. So if you go, where did I post the link to actually? I'll just go to the YouTube channel. I'll just go to Minecraft's YouTube channel and go grab the link for you. Minecraft Live Community Pre-Show. This one here. So I'll just get the link, share, copy link, and then pop it in the chat there. There you go. There's the link to the video. So in the community pre-show 3 months ago, my build got featured in there. It was only a very short clip, but still got on it. Have you tried Hytale? No. I won't probably try Hytale until it comes to full release. At the moment, I don't really have the time. I'm currently obviously doing this world, and I don't really want to jump into play a new game at pre-release. I'll play it when it comes out. Off to watch the football. I love you, bye. Y'all looking for dripstone? Yeah, I can't say I'm going to look forward to this, Jimbo, to be honest, mate. This is going to be horrible. I have not found a dripstone cave anywhere. I don't even remember seeing a dripstone cave. Oh, no, there's one there. Jesus, that's miles away. All right, we're going here, apparently. Create a waypoint. Dripstone. Oh, I don't know where that is on the map. Oh, it's this way, so apparently. All right, cool. Well, that's where we're going. But indeed, this is Java edition. Java. Astrid the Brave! Appreciate the raid. Well, come on in, guys. Happy Wednesdays. You caught me just as I'm about to go on a cheeky little adventure today. A cheeky little adventure, he says. We need to go find dripstone. And we're about to go on a little bit of a journey together with the peeps. I'm going to put the clocks in the cartographers, actually. Welcome on in, Mika. Welcome on in, Mika. It is nice to see you. Thanks for coming with the raid message. Estrid and her clan is raiding into party. Oh, welcome your clan into my clan. Obviously, I'm not Irish. I am obviously Scottish. I have my own clan. But bring yours in. Welcome on in. Samasina. Morpheus, hello. Devilish cutie. Welcome on in. Baby D, hello. And Astrid themselves. Hello. Good evening. Oh, I'm a Danish Viking. Oh, well, I am a Scottish Jacobite. Or Highlander. Well, I'm not really from the Highlands, but yeah. A nice one. Well, welcome in. Hope you guys all had a lovely day today. Where was your stream today, Astrid? Tell us all about it. How was the streams on your neck of the woods? How was it? What were you doing today? Well, if you guys are new to my stream, well, my name is Tree. Hello. My real name's Stuart. All my friends just call me Tree. And we are a little bit of a Minecrafty crafter, doing a little bit of the buildy builds. Bleep, 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 bleep. What was that? I don't even know what that noise was. Thank you very much for the sub on YouTube, guys. We are multi-streaming today, so we are on the YouTubes, the TikToks, and the Twitches. And we're about to go on a little bit of an adventure. In my world in hardcore, we're on day 869. And we're about to finish up my first 1,000 days. And we've got all the buildings in. We basically are trying to replicate a savannah village. Instead of this shabby looking thing, we wanted to make our own village. So yay, we made our own little village. But we need to upgrade the pass. The pass are horrible. So we've just been sort of busy resource gathering and gathering materials. And we just need to go get a dripstone cave. So I think I know where one is. It's a bit of a flight to where we're going to go, but we're going to give it a try. A very short stream. Oh, from YOLOcraft. Oh, nice. I know a few people that are on that. Worked a little on my volcano and then at the ashy withered island next to it. Ooh. Had to end because I'm starting to feel really sick. Oh, no. Well, Astrid, thank you very much for the raid. Please raid and run. Go look after yourself. Go have a lovely evening. Go get a cup of tea or coffee or another Danish delinquent indulgent thing to make you feel better. But I appreciate you stopping on by tonight. Thank you very much. But yeah, we'll be streaming. We've just started streaming a bit later than usual. We started at 7 o'clock today. I normally stream from 6, but I had like work and kids and dinner and oh, Dad, I can't find my Nintendo Switch. I'm like, all right, okay, I'll try and help you find it. So I had to go obviously assist with the helping of the findings. Right, and today, I say we're about to look for a dripstone cave. I really don't want to look for a dripstone cave. I don't think I've flown over one close to me before. I don't think so. I'm gonna. Where do I want to go to find try and find dripstone? I just don't remember seeing one at all anywhere on the map. Not close anyway. I mean, there might be one close, but I've got no idea. The only one that's obviously visible on the map is this one way down here. That's miles away. I don't want to go that far. Oh, I think we're going to have to. Well, they make gonna like. No worries, Astrid. Look after yourself. Appreciate you stopping on in. Bella was good. Welcome in. It's Sabrina Carpenter's back. Welcome back, Sabrina. Nice to see you again. MPZ. Hello. You can make dripstone farm, I think. You can make a dripstone farm, but I don't have anything to make the dripstone farm with. Hello there. Hey, Grannon. How are you doing, friend? I am very well, thank you very much. We're about to go on a little bit of a Minecraft adventure. I need to make my way over to this point here. It's 4,000 blocks away. Well, 5,000 blocks away, basically. So yeah, we're going to go chill out and talk to chat for the next 20 minutes while I fly over to try and get some goddamn bloody dripstone. But yeah, we're doing well. How are you, Grannon? Appreciate you stopping in the stream tonight. Al said I started playing when it came on Xbox 360. Nice. Yeah, I would have been... I was PlayStation... I think it was PlayStation 3 was my first dabble with Minecraft when it first came out. With a few mates that played like a realm... Well, not a realm, but like an online sort of something. It must have been a realm. I don't remember. But there's a few of us played online back in the day as well. That was a long, long time ago. Long time ago. Let me catch up with chat. Kid, I'm going to buy a PC so I can play on Java, and if I have a PC, can I be your guard on any server? I mean, sure, kid. If you want. On which day is the celebration for 1,000 days? So I can put it in my calendar. Oh, cat, I've got no idea. We're currently on day 869. By the end of stream today, we should be on about 880, 890. Oh, I should be looking around here for dripstone, right? So day 1,000, I think will be at the end of February. But right now, I don't know the answer to that question. Not yet. I don't. It depends how much I play. I have a lot of work coming up at the end of February. I'm going to be in London for an entire week teaching, and then I'm going to be down in Basingstoke for an entire week teaching back to back. So there's going to be 2 weeks where I'm not actually going to be streaming, other than maybe one stream on a Wednesday and one on a Friday when I'm not teaching. But yeah, unfortunately, I will be maybe getting to day 1,000 by the end of February. It just depends on work and stuff. But yeah, Sabrina, how was you today? How did you get on with your friend's application the other day? I remember you saying you were applying for something with your friend. How did it go? Did you manage to get everything sorted? By the way, you can buy dripstone from a wandering trader. That would be good to know. If I find a wandering trader, I'll see if I can buy some the next time I see one. How long have you been live? I started at 7 o'clock, so it's currently 8:15 this evening. So about 1 hour and 15 minutes right now. Bam, bam, bam. Cheddar Wheel. Oh my god, yes. One of my favourite food things in the world. A good old cheddar wheel. Welcome on it. In what country do you live? I live in Scotland. Further to the belief that I do not live in Ireland. A lot of people think I'm Irish for some weird, bizarre reason. Ooh, dripstone. I do not live in Ireland. I am indeed Scottish. I mean, this saves me flying all the way. We can grab some here. I see some up here. Just luckily I'll look down. But yeah, I live in Scotland. I live about sort of 20 minutes, well, about 20 minutes to half an hour north of Edinburgh. If you know your geography of Scotland and the UK and the islands. Oh, hello. Why is there water here? Seems a bit odd. Yeah, look at the water up this far. But yeah, Astrid, and everyone came in from Astrid's stream today. Welcome, 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 guys. Oh, had a lovely, lovely time with Astrid today. Naturally, if you guys need to head off and raid and run and do your stuff and your things, please look after yourselves. We will be streaming here for a little bit longer tonight. We normally stream from 6 o'clock UK time all the way through to typically about sort of 10 PM sort of my times. But going to be I don't know how stream's going to go today. Because I am pretty tired. I've had a busy day today. Not teaching, but I have had a busy day working for a client from Edinburgh. Building a quality management system. Oh, crikey. That is a lot of dripstone. Oh my goodness gracious me, here they all come. I think that's where we need to be, though. I don't really fancy going down that far, but I think if we go in there, though, that could be pretty cool. Then we catch up with chat. What kind of, oh, that's close because I live in Holland. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know Holland really well. One of my favourite places to visit. I've said this on stream a few times. Holland is one of, if not one of my favourite places to visit. Oh, wow. Diamonds! I mean, we're not going for them because we don't really hoard diamonds, but I see diamonds. Yeah, it's one of my favourite countries to visit. But yeah, not that far at all. It's about 1 hour and 15, 1 hour and 20 minutes on a flight. And not that far. What is the other chat you're reading? I'm live on TikTok, Grannon, Twitch, and YouTube Vertical and YouTube Horizontal. So I'm live on, well, basically 4 different streams I'm live on. 2 to YouTube, and on my main platform, which is Twitch, is the other chats that I'm reading. Yeah, YouTube's been my main platform. We've been streaming on YouTube, sorry, Twitch now. We've been streaming on Twitch, sorry. Coming up for 6 years in April. I've only really started streaming on TikTok and YouTube since last September. Like, I've been making content on YouTube for a while, but, like, I've not really streamed you. Balder, be careful. I'm trying. Do you know Brielle in South Holland? I don't actually know. The only place I've been in Holland are The Hague, Utrecht and Amsterdam are the places that I've been. I normally go across to play American football. So there's an American football tournament in Utrecht every year called King Bowl. It's obviously just the week after King Day that we go across. And then also in The Hague, there's a tournament called Pink Bowl that we go to as well. So there's a few sort of different tournaments that take part in Holland that we like to go to. You ever been to Sweden? I haven't actually ever been. Actually, I think someone asked me this the other day, actually. Yes, Sweden's actually one place that I've never actually been before. And it's never really came up. Normally with like my work, I'm a Microsoft consultant, Grannon. So a lot of time, a lot of the places that I go in the world are all because of work. I should really be recording this, just in case I die. But yeah, Sweden's actually the one that's not actually came up for some reason for work. We were actually meant to be teaching, well, I'm not doing it, but I am teaching a company in London, but one of their head offices is in Sweden. Yeah, it's a gaming company, and we never actually, we never got the Sweden job. We've just got their London staff to do. So I'm going down in 2 weeks' time to do the London staff. I got blocks on me, yeah. I should go to Brillo because it's all very old and looks super cool. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I'm always up for suggestions. If people have got suggestions of countries and stuff to visit, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I enjoy streaming on Twitch so much, is the ability that obviously we can, you guys can give me suggestions, and I'm always happy to listen to members of our community and, you know, see if there's places in the world that I can go to, places that I would naturally enjoy, and yeah, the best people to tell me about it are the people that are obviously here and from those countries, so absolutely. So I appreciate you shouting out where you're from. I only got 4 torches left to try and light up a bit of this place. This is pretty decent now. We've found a nice little granite pod. Granite dripstone. Alrighties. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can get a little bit more granite from... granite? I keep saying granite. Dripstone from here. Still need to be careful, though, because... I didn't really make this fully safe, but... Like, this still worries me, that all this, that something could just creep its head over and want to eat me. Who's your favorite artist, like, in music? I don't say I've got like a favorite. I've got a few personal favorites. You know, Queens of the Stone Age, Foo Fighters, Biffy Clyro, Paramore, Blink-182, Sum 41. Probably a few, just to name but a few. Bullet for My Valentine, probably another really good one. Yeah, I got a few. no worries, I'll catch you later. Gran is a Swedish for tree in cold places. Oh, there you go. Gran is Swedish for a tree in cold places. There you go. Learning new things on stream today. I mean, Germany is very beautiful. You're always invited. Oh, thank you. Yeah. One of my favorite places I've been to in Germany was Nuremberg. I was over during sort of Christmas time doing a little bit of training and upskilling for a depart team called JFK. And they wanted some training like SharePoint and stuff like that. And I was over in Nuremberg for 2 weeks, I think it was, during like Christmas. And then 1 week during the summer. And it was actually really good fun. I enjoyed it. Waldorf, which is just kind of south of Frankfurt. I've been there a fair little bit as well, actually. Christmas market is super pretty. Yeah, it was amazing. I bought a gift there for Karen, and to this day I still have it. But yeah, Nuremberg was pretty, and then I've been to like Frankfurt, but mainly just south of that I was in I think it's south, yeah, Waldorf. In Germany is where we go play American football at the biggest flag football tournament in Europe called Big Bowl. And I've been there a few times. I think 3 times I've been across to that one. So yeah, I've been a few places around the world. Tree has been on his travels. You deserve way more subscribers. Well, the only way I can get way more subscribers is if you guys shout me out and talk about me, share my streams, share your bills with your friends. The only way I'm going to get more subscribers is if you guys start commenting, sharing, liking, and all my content. And watching my content from start to end, particularly my latest YouTube hardcore movie series, which apparently I can't crack 150 viewers on. That's the only way I'm going to get more subscribers. If you guys watch, share, comment, react, share my streams with others. So unfortunately, until the day everyone starts sharing, I will always remain this small, humble little Scottish AI trolley streamer on the internet. Yep. Yep. I don't know what about it. I mean, it's not. I'm not really doing this. I have a job to do, so I don't really have the effort to put in. How do you get the motivation to play Minecraft so much? Don't play it for long periods of time. Don't play it for long periods of time. I only play on any session at tops maybe 3 hours. I don't play Minecraft for any more than what you see on stream. So I don't spend hours on like builds, and I don't do it every night. I think that's one of the big things for me is I don't spend a lot of time on it. And I always go in with like a plan. Like I know what I'm doing, I know when I'm doing it, I know the design, I have a reason for something. And a lot of what I'm doing isn't just for me streaming. A lot of it's for like creating content for Instagram and TikTok and all that type of stuff. So I'm not just playing it for the sake of playing it and then just getting bored. Like I have objectives, I have things that I want to try and achieve when I do stream. So it's a little bit different than just playing the video game, if that helps. Gran is Swedish for a fir tree. Ah, very cool. What I like about Germany is that the north, south, east, and west are also different from each other. Yeah, I've never been to a few of the sort of the common places that people would go to in Germany. Like I've not been to Munich. I've not been to Berlin. There's still a lot of Germany that I haven't kind of adventured to just yet. So I'm kind of excited to kind of like, me and Karen have already said that in, see where things go with Rudy in the future. But one of the things that Karen and I would quite like to do is we would start to like traveling a bit more. Because before we had Rudy, that was always going to be our plan between Karen and I, was to travel the world and see different places. But when we had Rudy, or not just had Rudy, but obviously since having Rudy, our circumstances with him are limiting us to our travels. But yeah, we would very much like to go to see different places once the opportunity presents itself to us eventually one day. Bye, girlfriend. Hope to see you soon. No worries, Granite. Well, we're live normally Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. So if you're ever on TikTok on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, or a Sunday from 6 o'clock at night, you might scroll past my stream sometime. You never know. You never know. Hooked on Vinyl Records. Sup then? How's things? How's your Wednesday? Appreciate you stopping on in. Friends, I'll see what time is it where you live. The clock where I live is currently just down here. So currently the local time for me is 8:30 in the evening. Is my current time from the UK time zone. Hang on, is that chainmail on the ground? It is chainmail on the ground. I just need a little bit more and we should be good to go. Just get out of here. Someone like you who I can watch and relax all day long. Oh, thanks, Kat. I've already subscribed because you're the only streamer that I really like. Oh, thank you. I used to stream on my old account to play part of the bills. Oh, nice one, kid. Yeah, for me, yeah, streaming doesn't really pay for any of the bills. Unfortunately, my bills are like mortgages and council tax and gas and electric. So my like 50 to £100 a month that I make from content creation doesn't quite cover the bills. Doesn't quite cover the bills. I do it for more for I really enjoy it. Like I enjoy streaming. Although I can already feel right now that I am getting tired. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Hi, Oliver. I do, Oliver. You were in stream the other day. You were in stream just the other day. Of course I remember you. Oliver, you guys forget that I'm a really, 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 really small content creator in the grand schemes of the internet. I don't have like 1 million people in my chat. Like that you blink and you miss the chat. You know, I'm not an iShow Speed or a Mr. Beast or something where the chats are like. I can see the chats. They're literally going. One message. One message. One message. I read your messages, guys. I remember you. I'm gonna sleep because I'm getting tired. No, kids, go get some sleep. Absolutely go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Hey, Bad Moon. Good evening, Bad Moon. How's Bad Moon doing? Moon, how's things? How are stuff and things? Right, I need to mark this on the map for future me. So right-click, create waypoint. What's this called? Dripstone Cave, because we might have to come back here in the future. Okay, future Dripstone Cave. That was lucky that I flew by and looked that way. Right, we're going back this way, I think. Yeah, we'll go back this way. I just think you're a good streamer. Oh, thanks, Oliver. That's very, very kind. Thank you for bolstering my ego. And also helping with my confidence to keep streaming, because there's a lot of times where I don't know if I'll be able to keep streaming in the future. One day I will just disappear from the internet. I know this. So I appreciate your kind words, my friends. Alright, I think I'm good. Let's go ahead. Let's head back and get all these paths finished. Hooked on vinyl. I like that emote. That was just such a random emote that I took one time. I don't even know how I made that emote either. I must have been from like a clip that I put in, and from the clip I was able to then extract it as an emote. I actually don't remember how I did it. I cannot remember how I did it. Genuinely, I have no idea. Can't remember. But yeah, I was playing about, as you saw guys at the start of stream today, I was playing about with the voice mod feature. I want to try and integrate something like that in the future for our anniversary stream on the 22nd of April, where if you guys use certain channel points, it will... Oh, nice. We'll take some of this. It'll obviously do the voice mod thing. So I just wanted to test it today, so I've added a little bit of that in, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Where was it? Oh, it's here. So I've just been playing around with a few other little bits and pieces. What are you building today? So Oliver, I had to do a little bit of resource gathering. My resources are getting quite thin, so I need gravel, I need dripstone, I need more andesite. So I'm just going on a little sort of fly around, just quickly looking for resources that I can sort of take from my world. So just have a little fly around, looking for some bits and bobs. Just to kind of help with our next little project that we're needing to work on. I was hoping to find some andesite. There we go. I feel a little bit safer out here mining than in those bloody caves. So yeah, so we're just gathering some resources right now, and then we're going to go back and we're going to upgrade all of our paths. And that should be what we're doing on stream today. Hopefully. Not really the most exciting stream today. Hello there! Not the most exciting stream today in regards to like what I'm building, but we're almost at the end of my project. So these are like the smaller sort of like, I want to tidy up because I think it'll look better for my Patreon when people download the build. It'll look nicer than just a typical path. And just other little bits and pieces. I just want to make this world kind of look as pretty as I can. And I have 1,000 days to do it. I've given myself 1,000 days on purpose. So I'm going to take advantage of the 1,000 days and try and make this world just, you know, be as nice as I possibly can make it. That's what we're going to try to do. See if I can find anything over here. Not really. Do you come from USA? Do I come from USA? No. I'm from Scotland. Yo, what did you do since yesterday? David, nothing really. I was working yesterday, so... nothing today so far. We've only just been resource gathering. Stream was a bit late in starting today. So I've only been streaming for like an hour. By the time I did marbles and then I got started, we've only really been playing for an hour today. So we've been a little bit slow today, and we're just resource gathering. So we're meant to get dripstone. We've got our wheat fields sorted and regrowing. We've got our packed mud sorted. So we have quite a lot of resources kind of now to use for our path system, but not too much progress since the last time. Not too much progress. But enough progress, edits. How you getting anyway, David? Are you alright, mate? I just saw your stream name. I just saw your stream name. Best AI? Yeah. The amount of times that I get asked on stream, David, the reason why it's like that is I always get asked on stream if I am AI, if this stream is pre-recorded, and if I'm Irish. Those are constant questions in my chat. I don't know why. Are you on Java? I'm on Python. I play Python. So yeah, I get asked all these questions all the time. So I just thought on my channel today I would. This can't be pre-recorded. I mean, you'd think it would be obvious, David, but no. Apparently, when I stream on Twitch, on YouTube, people think this is pre-recorded. So even though they type in chat and I answer their questions and I'm very interactive, people still think I'm AI and I'm pre-recorded and I'm Irish. All the time. It's at least once a stream edits. And if I stream 4 times a week and I'm getting asked that question all the time, it's starting to wind me up a little bit. I just don't understand. Like, what could possibly, like, why would people think I'm an AI? And why do people think it's pre-recorded? I don't understand either. Don't ask me, David. I don't know either. I am not sure. Just answer my questions. It's impossible. Exactly. You would think so. No. Well, partly that's not enough to convince people that I am not AI. So that's why my stream title today is Best AI Irish Streamer. Because of the amount of times I have got to go, I am not Irish, I am from Scotland. Are you pre-recorded? No, I'm not pre-recorded. So that's the reason why my stream title on YouTube's a bit crazier than usual. Just to wind people up and get them all asking questions. Got scared for a second when I saw AI. Yep, people keep thinking I'm AI, Dacia. People keep thinking I'm AI. And I'm not. You know? You're not AI? Woo! That's something the AI would say. That is true. That is true. Melly!
Minecraft Melly just subscribed for 40 months.
It did
Oh,
subscribe.
hey there.
Oh, hey
40
there.
months of this guy. Wow. Love your boss.
Love you, boss. Wow. Thank you, Melly, for supporting me for 40 months of this raw AI Irish artificial intelligent content. Yep. Appreciate you, Melly. This is pre-recorded. Yep. ChatGPT is getting crazy. Oh, big time. The answers to questions, dog. Oh, yeah. And Drifty, hello again. Drifty, welcome back. Nice to see you again. How was your day? Angel Arts, what would you do if, when, okay, say he said yes, would go? Chat. Pause for a moment. Angel Arts, what would you do if, when, okay, so he said yes, would go, question mark? I would therefore to go far behind one's over here, there words to react to that, true, false. Angel, I've got no idea what you're saying on the on the TikTok message. If you want to write it again with commas, spacing, and grammar, you can write it and I'll answer it. Oh, it's the mightiest of Oaks with the raid today. Welcoming Krish, welcoming Math Girl. We also got the Mighty Oak themselves saying timber. The Mighty Oak raid is crashing in. Ninja Sydney as well. Welcome in Ninja Sydney. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Firstly, let's give our lovely Minecraft Melly a woo for the 40 months of subscribing on Twitch. That is a heckin' lot of months. Thank you very much, friend. And then, coming in. Never gonna let you down. Oh, Ninja, look at the wiggly tree. Lolly as well. Hello, hello. Tree was over in Dragonfell doing some more to-do list. Got a train tunnel done in the Spring District. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, Mr. Oak. Well, thank you very much for bringing over the peeps. If anyone doesn't know the lovely Mighty Oak, the Mighty Oak is one of our friends from the corners of the Twitchverse. He is also a member of Dragonfell SMP, just like oneself. Although I am a slacker, I've not been on Dragonfell in ages because I am a slacker. I feel like I'm letting the side down a little bit here. I need to upgrade instances and go say hello to the guys, but I appreciate the support, Oak. If you need to raid and run, please look after yourself. If any of my guys are here who don't know Oak, please go follow them on the internet and Twitch. They would really, really appreciate it, I have no doubt. And if you guys are from the Mighty Oak stream and have no idea who I am, although I do know everybody typed in the messages in the chat there, I have seen your names before on the internet. My name is Tree, or Stuart. According to the internet, I'm an Irish AI pre-recorded bot of a streamer. And if you don't believe the internet, if you do actually know that I am human from Scotland and I'm a Minecraft builder, then you're one of the good people. Today we're in my hardcore world. We're currently on day 870 and we are just gathering resources to make paths. Yep. Paths. All the cool stuff and things. We're almost at the end of my first civilization. I'm just flying home right now. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour if you wish. And show you what paths we're upgrading. Are we almost there yet? Yeah, we're almost there. And I'll show you what we've been up to recently. But Oak, thank you very much for coming in and dropping off the humans. Angel, I'm crying. I am so sorry, Angel. Well, I'll go. If I could grab you a tissue, I would grab you a tissue, friend. Words are difficult on the internet. They absolutely are difficult on the internet. But I appreciate Angel Arts for coming into the TikTok and giving me a little giggle as well. Thank you very much. Who we got on the YouTube now? Oh, Gordon's here. We've paused. Yep. My day was all right. You? Yeah, not bad, Drifty. Thank you very much. Have you seen a tune turf? What on earth is a tune turf? I have no idea what a tune turf is, Drifty. Oliver, sorry. What? Bella, just that level of skill, I guess. The ability to predict and respond to chat in real time, pre-recorded. Oh, it's massively entertaining and skillful. Gordon is back. Welcome back, Gordon. He will see you for 14 months. What are we working on now, Treat? We're working on paths, Gordon. I have not seen a tune turf. I have no idea what a tune turf is. He's the biggest tree in the stream. I am the biggest tree in the stream. He's working on his Irish accent, Gordon. God, you trolls. Like, he's doing well so far. Thanks. Top of the morning to you. I mean, that's all you're getting from my Irish accent because I'm the worst. You just made me type Irish. Unbelievable. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. There's Ham in Twitch. Welcome in, Ham. Right, well, Oak and any Oak community, this is our little district that we call home. This is our first 1,000 days. It is basically, if you look at the map, it's a big-ass circle with a central point and everything kind of stems around the outside of it. And yeah, we've got different houses for different things, purposes, meanings, animals, crop districts, farming, all of our different villagers, our different sort of librarians. We've got an enchanting setup. We have random caps and copper golems just spawning around the place. But today's little project is upgrading all of these paths, paths. But I had to do a little bit of resource gathering. A little bit of the resource gathering. Because unfortunately, I didn't have all the necessary blocks to start making the paths. So we do now. So we're going to start building paths now and actually do some work on stream today because I am pre-recorded after all. So this work was all done about 7 hours ago, apparently. But yeah, welcome in, Ham. We're on a lovely, lovely day, Ham. Ham, how did you get on with the stuff in the things, in the alerts? If you have any questions, Ham, I can probably show you now that I'm streaming. If you have any questions, I can certainly just show you the stuff and things. On course first, looking for iris shaders. The Irish ones, they're normally green, kind of. Just look at the top, they're green. I have no idea what tune turf is. I don't know hash brown either. No idea, dude. You've been going on about this big tree in the center, but yet still not done it. Oh, that's because, Gordon, it's the last thing to do. That's why it's not been done. The big tree in the center is the final thing to get built. So we're not doing that till we get to the end of the first 1,000 day cycle. So Iris shaders, yeah. He's looking for the mod called Iris to run shaders is effectively what he's looking for. Where did I put all these bloody lodestones? I'm sure I had lodestones. I just don't know where I've put them. There's one there. Have I been collecting them? I have no idea where I've been collecting these things. Maybe over here. I mean, sure, you can live in there. I've got no idea where you live. Hello! If you would build a square house, it would still be better than mine. Every build I build in my life. What's your Minecraft skin? Woo! Something a bit like that. This goes in here. Torch, granite. But yeah, Iris is a mod that you use to play with shaders on in the game. So when you add in the Iris mod and add a shader pack, it gives you the ability to have shaders on, which provides you better lighting, sky, atmospheric stuff and things to make your world just look a little bit sexier. So you can use Iris. Did you make it? Yes. This is about the 4th iteration of my skin. I'm actually working on a V5 for something else that I'm going to be taking part in soon. Gotta go bye. Bye, Oliver! That red panda skin. Ooh, nice. You can just toggle it. Yeah, I just pressed the K key letter on my keyboard. If I press K right now, boop, turns off. Press K on my keyboard again, boop, turns on. Yeah, you can just toggle it, yeah. Boop, turn off. Do, do. Oh, my little Santa emote's still there. Use lays for shares and get 10 FPS. Bro, it's so cool. Oh, thank you very much. You're cool too. Right, let's take these guys out. Oh, take these guys out. Pop them here and here. Right, so we have enough resources now. Let's take these out. Let's take these out. Andesite goes in here. Stone, 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 stone. No stone left unturned. You go there. Dripstone. We don't have any place for dripstone, so you're going to have to go here. Maybe we could actually use some for the path design, right? Oh no, I can use these. Okay, I'm going to keep them. You're all in there. So we need you and you. I'll pop them here. And that's us. Let's go. Oh, let me finish recording for Dripstone Adventure. Save that one. And then we'll get going with the pass. Alright, okay, I'll go. Bye-bye. Bye, David Edits. Bye, David Edits. You're so pro at it. For how many years have you been playing Minecraft? 13 years. But I've only really been taking it seriously the past 3.5, 4 years. Yeah, I went on a dripstone adventure, Gordon. I had to go to a dripstone cave to pick up some dripstone to add into my build. And then I've just been gathering the packed mud for today, the granite, the podzol, and the terracotta. So I've been gathering blocks and resources to start now upgrading the paths. So all these paths here, I want to add like a little texture around the outside of it. And then just have the middle bit. So I need to go around my entire build now, starting probably here. And I'm just going to work my way all the way around and upgrade all of the paths so it looks a bit sexier. That sounds painful. It was! It was very painful. But it's okay. It's okay. It's allowed to be painful. It is allowed to be painful. So take that out. We need silk touch. We need spoons. We need granite. Packed mud. Terracotta. Granite. Polished. Podzol. Dripstone. Coarse dirt. And that should do us. Yep. And it's basically just going to be a combination of like these just scattered around the outside to make it look a bit nicer. And I'm just going to have to hit record and go because I genuinely have no idea how long this is going to take. Just know you're awesome. The Norse Giant. Hey, bud. Just know you're awesome. You matter and you deserve the world and you're worth knowing. Aww. Oh, that's lovely. Sometimes it's just nice to hear that sometimes. Well, Norse Giant, I have no... Do I know who you are? Do you know who I am? Just know that I appreciate your kind sentiments, friend, and more than you maybe know right now. Appreciate you, friend. Tree, look in the com builds in Discord. Oh, look at you go, Mr. Kendall, with the community build picture sharing. Look at you go. Do you like it? Yeah, it looks amazing, man. You've been doing a really great job with it, Kendall. Like, it takes a lot to kind of stick with a project, but you're definitely sticking with it and sort of putting in the effort to it, which obviously is going to pay. Like, it's going to pay off obviously eventually once you get to the end of your project. So yeah, it looks great, man. Done amazing. Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work. And I say it'll absolutely be worth it once it's all said and done. That Norse Giant put a really lovely message in my chat. I wonder if I know who they are. I'm going to have to go click on their profile in a minute, I think. Hang on. Do I know who they are? That message was really nice. It's not often I get people putting really nice messages like that in my chat. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Hello. You've got a fun fact. At the Odeon. Okay. Thanks for learning. At the Odeon. There you go. I had no idea. This was very good. I just don't know when they've been doing that since. You're just going to leave that fun fact. Well, thank you very much for your fun fact. Oh, she's away. She's gone apparently. How can you just place blocks and break blocks and it's beautiful? And yeah, I tried to do that and it looks like poo scattered along the side of the paths. Even I'm not too sure if I like this. This is just an initial like dab test to see if I do like it. I am not sure if even I'm gonna like this. Yeah, it's just a case of like just going for it. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna turn out good or if it's how I want it to be. I genuinely have no idea. But I definitely want it to just be a little bit scattered, little bit random. A bit like that. Yeah, that's not so bad. I don't like how this is like perfectly diagonal though, so I might have to take this guy out, put a little bit of dirt in. Bit of dirt. Oh, I don't have any coarse dirt, do I? I do have coarse dirt. Well done, me. Well done, brain. You need to be coarse dirt, not dirt. And this is not my first dirt path. I've also found a new build for below the Star Destroyer. Now, what does the stream title say? The best AI Irish streamer? Why does it say it, Cat? Because every other message. Thank you very much for the boobity boobity boop spellfire. Thanks very much for the gifts on TikTok, mate. One of the constant things I get told on my stream all the time is I'm an AI Irish streamer, and it comes up constantly. So I'm just leaning into the trolls today, Cat. And I put that on my stream title because I couldn't care less for my stream title, because no matter what I put in my stream title, it makes no difference on my viewership at all. So when people say, oh, make sure your stream title is titled appropriately for what you're streaming, makes no difference. Absolutely none. Zero. Nada. I know what you are now. I know, Cat. Yeah, you do. But the amount of people that have come into my YouTube streams and said that, it's unholy. It's ridiculous. And I don't understand it. So I'm just leaning on the trolls today and putting something in it. It's a bit of clickbaity, and also the fact that, you know, it's created engagement and people are talking about it. So that's why. But no worries, Cat. Have a lovely day. Hope you have a good Tuesday when it Tuesday. A lovely Thursday when it comes around. We appreciate you stopping in with the stream tonight. Yeah, I always said to Melly and the gang that I would never put clickbait titles on my stream ever. And here we are, using it to our advantage. It's not clickbait if it's true. Digital. Unbelievable back chat. I love it. You just made my brain think it's Tube Wednesday. What? It's Tube Wednesday? Oh, I'll wait till you type that again. Yeah, my brain also derped a little bit there. The brain did definitely go, what? What day is it? I mean, I quite like it to just always be the weekend these days, but I'll see myself out. Bye, the Joel. Right, is that any sexier than just a regular path? Is it worth going through my entire goddamn friggin' build, upgrading all these paths? Sharnami! Welcome in with a raid. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Welcome on in, guys. How are we? How are we? How are we? Oh, it's not quite 8:30 yet. Bump-a-lump. We weren't given a raid message. It's alright. It's alright. You don't have to raid message. Sharnami's raided us a couple times. We'll just call them the Sharnami Army. They are coming in with a raid today. Well, thank you very much for the raid today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everybody else. Welcome on in. Pranked. Pranked. I think it's to Wednesday. It is to Wednesday today. Oh, Sharmani, how was stream today for you, Sharnami? What were you guys all doing on stream today? Let us all know. The Shan Army. Oh man, look at us just pulling up ideas here, Shed. Just look at us, just creating ideas from nothing. The Shan Army. Instead of Shanami. I'll send the invoice later. I'll send the invoice later. I have the raid message. There it is. There's the raid message. Well, thank you very much for bringing over the peoples of the internets and the internets and stuff and things on the Twitch. How was stream today, guys? How were you all? What were you guys all up to today? Appreciate you all coming in with a raid. If you guys are entirely new here and have no idea who this silly little Scottish person is, my name is Tree, or Stuart. Ba-bing! Who's this? Oh, Warlock! A Warlock coming in with the gifts on the TikTok. Thank you very much for the 10 GGs, my man. GGs! If anyone hears that little beep noise, just know that that is my TikTok. Someone is gifting the gifty gifts on the TikTok, and it is the wonderful Mr. Warlock. Thank you very much, friend. But yeah. Sharon, how was stream? Stream was good. We were playing Quarantine Zone, The Last Check. Finished the main story, and next stream on it, we're doing the Endless mode, where viewers can make their own survivors. Oh, very nice. The gifty gifts, yeah, we've got some lovely gifty gift people. We also have another gifty gift on the TikTok as well, from TikTok That Scottish Gal. Thank you very much for the heart me as well. I missed that one during the beeps, so thank you very much for the heart me, Scottish. Another fellow Scottish TikToker friend. Hey, that's cool. Warlock Scottish. Scottish that. TikTok That Scottish Gal, also Scottish, I'd assume, and also me too. Me too. Thank you very much for all the gifties on TikTok, guys. I really appreciate that. You don't have to do that here. You don't have to gift the gifty gifts in my chat. I appreciate you guys obviously doing it, but you don't have to do that here. I am not reliant on the income from it. Bump-a-lump, Stuart, short for tree. Not really, no. Tree is my nickname because I am very tall, is the reason why. Sir Bigian. Good evening, Sir Bigian. I am also a Bigian, talking of, like, they were asking why I get the name called the name Tree. Yeah, I am a very 6'4" human being. So when I was very young, playing basketball, a couple of the guys that I played with started to call me Tree from a very young age, from about 11 or 12 years old, from my local basketball club. And one thing led to another. And here we are many years later, and people still call me Tree. after all this time. Yeah, so that is why. You are a biggin. I am. Yeah, sort of about between sort of 6'4" kind of ish. I'm sure I'm getting smaller as I get older, but yeah, about 6'4" and something. It's gonna be number after it, but I don't really remember. Hey, Scottish people are lovely. Definitely not defending myself. Oh, Gordon, are you Scottish as well? I had no idea you were Scottish too. We've had a lot of Scottish support today. We had Warlock with the gifts. We've had Scottish with the gifts on TikTok. We've got obviously yourself, Gordon, Scottish. We've got myself. And we've got, well, I mean, maybe not myself. I'm Irish these days, apparently, but yeah, so basically I was called Tree because I was really tall. I played basketball, and that's kind of where it all stemmed from. But yeah, my family call me Stuart. Most of the people that kind of don't know me in the world, like streaming and sort of know really well, they just kind of call me Stuart. But yeah, most people, particularly on like Twitch and stuff like that, the people just call me Tree, which is fine. I don't mind as long as you're not calling me something horrible. I can handle most little words that you throw my way. Oh, yes, Biggin is Scottish too. Let's go. We have a very large Scottish contingency in stream today. Nice. Well, my viewership traditionally is 50% UK and 50% US, or like 48% and 48%, and then there's like a real split between like other countries. My YouTube, weirdly, my YouTube vertical stream is Asia. No idea. When you look at the stats after I finish a YouTube live stream, particularly the YouTube short stream, and it pops up saying your biggest demographic is like Asia and India, and you're just like, well, Asia, India, Pakistan, all that, and Thailand, and I'm like, all right, like how? I don't quite understand how that's possible. But you know what? Whatever floats, whatever floats. I'm being taught Scottish words, so I'm a little Scottish. Well, apparently you're more Scottish than I am. Oh, you'll learn the ways of the Scottish, particularly those northern Scottish folk that go by the name of War and Lock. They are going to teach you really bad things. Oh, why did you create there? You should be here. Keeping the UK in the ranks. Oh yeah, German's back. Welcome back, German. So yeah, it's interesting to look at when you obviously look back at your Twitch streams, and it gives you like your overview if you've been watching your streams. It's really interesting. Obviously, my Twitch has always been UK, US, always. There's a few Australian friends that obviously watch, but for the most part, I would say, yeah, it's kind of fairly split US and UK normally. Normally, anyway. Normally. I was taught Doric, so that's the whole other level. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah, that is a whole other level. Oh no, we didn't go this way. We went around the top side. We're doing this bit first. Random. God, I'd like some leaf litter, but... I said the joke to you, Warlock. What? See, random, and then beautiful, beautiful. There's a lot of that on the internet. Random, beautiful, beautiful, random, beautiful, random, beautiful. It's like how I describe my my Twitch chat. Random person, beautiful person, random person, beautiful person. Right? Digital. Welcome in, YouTube Digital. YouTube Digital's showing in today. Oh, thank you very much for the support on the double platforms, Digital. I appreciate you, friend. Thanks for doing that. Nice to see you on Baith. I think I'm missing a couple blocks. Yeah, these are not all. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Custom paths, custom paths. And the idea is it should start coming together, and then once we take away the torches and add the lights in, we'll do that next. And we're just trying to add as best as we can to this. Just here to drop a little thought. Yeah, thank you very much. If anyone else is watching on YouTube, if you're watching on horizontal or vertical, be sure to click the little like button at the bottom. I really appreciate it. If you share the stream, comment on the stream on YouTube, it really helps us get in front of more people. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. And if you do on the live streams on YouTube as well, there's little react buttons, like little hearts and stuff you can do. Reacting helps as well. Constant reaction means engagement. Engagement means viewers. Viewers means putting in the algorithm, apparently. So all that's super helpful on YouTube, guys. So thank you very much. And same with Twitch, TikTok. We have had 2,000 likes on TikTok today. Thank you very much for the likes on the TikTok today, guys. 3 different gifters, Warlock, Bellfire, and TikTok Scottish Gal. Thank you very much. And a couple new followers on the TikTok today as well. So thank you also very much. Even if it's trolling, lass, constantly hitting the react button costs nothing. Liking the stream costs nothing. And it all is super helpful and super supportive and costs nothing. And then maybe one day we could call ourselves a full-time content creator. But until that day, I rely on your support, guys, to share, like, comment, all the stuff and the things as we try and continue to try and grow our wee channel. And maybe one day we can do this full-time. Who knows? Who knows? Do you admire bikes? I mean, if you look very carefully up here, there's a pair of about £300 plus of racing boots. There's City racing boots from when I used to race motorbikes up behind me. And I've got trophies behind me as well for my British and Scottish championships that I won. So do you admire bikes? More than you could ever imagine. It was my entire childhood. So, good question. Yes, I do. I do admire the good old motorbikes. Go up on the Connell? And you'll fall in love. What? Bikes go up the Connell. Crazy dog. What do you think of the CBX 1000Z? I actually don't know what that is. When I raced, it was mainly super bikes and stuff like that, so I actually don't know what that is. The Connell? Should I know what that is? Hang on here a minute. Let me get this first. CBX. The what? The CBX 1000Z. That's an old, like, Honda by the looks of it. The Honda CBX Sports Motorcycle was manufactured from Honda from 1978 to 1982. It's a very old bike. Oh, the River. 4-cylinder normally. So the bikes I raced, well, depending obviously what year we're talking about. When I first started racing, it was Grand Prix 2-strokes. So I had an RS 250 Honda Grand Prix racing bike. And then we moved on to a Honda RS 250 Grand Prix racing bike. So the same as if you look at World Championships and MotoGP up until 12 years ago or whatever, when they raced 125 and 250 Grand Prix. I rode those 2-strokes. And then I moved on to Super Stock 600, which was a Honda CBR 600 RR. And then when I moved up to Superbikes, I rode a Yamaha R1. Is what I rode when I got to the end of my career. And I'd say the last bike that I rode was a Yamaha R1 in the Scottish Championship. Was the last bike I ever flung my leg over. Way back in the day. The River. Bikes go up the canal. You fall in love. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, the one thing is I don't actually have a bike license, so I can't go a bike on the road legally, even though I could race. I never actually got myself a bike license, so I technically now couldn't ride a bike legally on the road. I mean, it's far too dangerous. Nobody wants to ride a bike on the road. It's crazy. Was there a YZF R1M back then? No, that kind of came after. So the last time I rode Yamaha R1 was the 2012. It was the last time I rode and raced competitively. Oh, so you biked as like a carrier. I raced, Gordon. I didn't like do biking on the road. That's just ridiculous and crazy. I raced motorbikes to a sort of semi-professional level. The reason why I had to stop was sponsorship. I just couldn't get enough sponsorship to keep going. It was just becoming too expensive. And we were also doing it to try and pursue it as a career and kind of go there. So there's a lot of like your big names in like World Superbikes. I've raced against them. There's like team managers. There's a few sort of ex-Grand Prix riders I've raced against that I've raced in like World Championships. So yeah, I've done my time, but unfortunately never equated to anything just because I never had the backing and the budget to make it anything more than as far as I got, unfortunately. But life, as it's life, things happen for a reason, eh? So whatever, eh? Whatever. It's good fun though when it lasted. Full systems or slip on? Full systems for me. I'm so curious now, dog. Which exhaust was on your R1? We had an Acra Provic full system on the R1. Like a job, kind of, but it was semi-professional. It wasn't professional. I had to pay for everything myself. But it's a full system Kawasaki, yeah. I see people going crazy on their bikes. Yeah, people going crazy on their bikes is just mental. Was it the Acra Evo? Oh, no idea. This was years ago, dude. I can barely remember what I had for my dinner last week. Nah, I don't remember. I've got pictures of it. Have I got a picture of my R1 really quickly I can maybe check? I have no idea. I don't think I'd be able to tell from the picture. Alright, where is one photo? Albums, racing. 2011, which was the last year I kind of had my bike. And what picture will I pick? Let's go for this one. What are they? I don't know what they're watching on. I'll change it to desktop. I don't know if you guys are able to see this because I don't know what you're watching me on. Whether it's like vertical, horizontal, or whatever. But that's a picture there, Kawasaki, from the last year that I raced. Oh, no, it was a Macron, actually. There you go. There you can tell on the back. I was zoom in. A Micron full exhaust system I had on my one. I had an Öhlins rear shock, Öhlins front rear. I think I had some K-Tech internals or something on it as well. Way back in the day. Way back in the day. There's Tree. There's a young me. And those boots are behind me, and those leathers are in the attic, and that helmet's upstairs. Way back in the day. Here's the beast. Quick shifter, yeah. Quick shifter built into it. Everything was kind of done to like a super stock level, so we couldn't tune it to the moon like, are you Irish? Sadly not, Crispy, I'm Scottish. But yeah, we couldn't tune the bike to the moon, unfortunately. I'm from Scotland, Crispy. Because the class that I rode in was a super stock class. So it had to be basically a stock super bike with not a lot of stuff and things on it. So we had to keep it standard. But yeah, we had that. And then if you go, what, 2000 and, I don't know, 2007 was probably my favorite bike I ever had. This was the Honda RS250 that I had. And this thing was an absolute goddamn weapon. This thing was amazing. I still wish to this day that I kept this bike. I genuinely, like, the best bike I ever rode was this bad boy. I was far too big for it, but it was, like, mega, mega fun. There you go. There you go. Hey, Bo. Freedom! Hondas were menace in the 90s. Oh, they absolutely were menaces in the 90s. You're absolutely right. Only now the CBR sort of Fireblades and stuff like that are only really starting to come relevant again in World Championship. But yeah, they're beastly. They were good fun. I'm trying to put another photo in the com bills. I'll check it out later, Kendov. I enjoyed your photo tree, but Warlock says I can't clip it. The tree lore is always fun to hear about. Just waiting for Tree to drop that he used to be part of a band or had a career being a magician or something. Nah, sadly not. I played basketball. I played American football. I raced motorbikes to a pretty high level. I still hold one lap record, and I'm second in another one. So basically there was the lap record, and then the race, we both broke it. I think the lap record went 5 times. I broke it twice, and the other guy broke it 3 times, but he broke it on the last lap. So technically I've almost got one of the fastest laps of all time around the track. I was second, and then I do still hold the unofficial lap record for a Grand Prix 250 around East Fortune. Unofficial, because they don't have a 250 class, but... yeah, I mean, back in the good old days. I could still, even last year, they have the British Superbikes up at Knock Hill. I could have still qualified with my time back from 2011. I could have still qualified on the grid, which is just absolutely insane that after all these years, my fastest lap time could have meant I still qualified at the British Superbikes. And I still find that insane, that I could still qualify now on a time from like 10 years ago. Crazy. Tree, you're making it very hard to be good. Ooh. What do you mean? Angel Socks, whatever do you mean? Have you ever heard of the Royal Enfield? I mean, it's one of the most classic legendary bikes of like ever. I assume you love the 2-strokes more than 4-strokes. Yeah, 2-strokes will always win for me over 4-strokes any day of the week. It's genuinely not even close. 4-stroke machines are fine. They are what they are. But genuine classic proper 2-stroke racing, nothing will ever come close to it. Ever. And I thankfully had an opportunity to race them at a really good level. And I managed to race against like former British champions and stuff like that, and was really good at it. And yeah. definitely some of my fondest memories, I would say, of my childhood is racing motorbikes. I'd go back and do it in a heartbeat if I could. R1 was the crossplay. He's still a legendary beast. Oh, he is all right. I mean, all the bikes I rode, I look back on the memories that I had with them very fondly. You know, it's definitely all the bikes I had their own uniqueness about them, and yeah, they're all super fun. I do miss it though. Like, there's obviously, I don't have a bike license anymore. I can't just go to a track day and race. I don't have a bike anymore. I've got all the gear. Like, I can still like go out. I've still got the helmets and the leathers and stuff, but they're all old. I'd have to get new stuff, but I just can't afford it. Like, I got kids and a mortgage and a wife, and like, did I say kids, mortgage, wife? Yeah, probably in that order. So yeah, things are not as easy now as what they certainly were back in the day, unfortunately. So nah, can't quite go play on the motorbikes anymore as much as I'd really want to. So but yeah, Crispy, I'm from Scotland. Crispy, my YouTube title is to troll people because I keep getting told I'm Irish every other stream. So I am from Scotland. Dry clutch sound, rattling. Oh my goodness, the dry clutch sound of any Ducati is the most ridiculous and also scary thing they'll ever hear behind you on a racetrack. Because you know, if like they hit you or you hit them and they crash, that it's going to be friggin' expensive. Oh, yeah, I remember those days. But yeah, the dry clutch even on my 250 was incredible. What's your thoughts on the Ducati Panigale V4? An unbelievable machine, dude. Absolutely unreal. I mean, not a machine that I'd ever want to race, but to take it out for a ride or just, you know, to be able to take it just out and about. Oh my word, what a machine. What a machine. Ducati still Ferrari of bikes, really beautiful. Yeah, oh, 100%. And they always have been. Like, they're engineering masterpieces. Yeah, the Ducatis are probably up there with the MV Agusta in regards to like luxury pieces of kit. They're unreal, man. Absolutely unreal. You're making me miss it, man. I try not to talk about my bike racing and my history because I genuinely miss it. Lamborghini and Ducati collab back in 2025. Do you remember? I remember, yeah. I remember seeing it and reading about it. And I think there's a few of them kind of been experimenting with this sort of well, a lot of it. Because is it not that Ducati and Audi share a little bit of technology as well? Or something like that. I don't know how it works these days, but I'm sure that Ducati and Audi have got some form of like mutualness. Don't remember though. I don't really follow motorbikes all that much outside of the world. And MotoGP and like British Superbikes, World Superbikes, I don't really follow much in the way of like general motorbike stuff. A friend of mine's dream bike is a Ducati Panigale V4. Yeah, they're beautiful, digital. Honestly, they are. The Panigale itself is just a magnificent bike. Very well manufactured, beautiful to look at, sounds like a dream, and it's absolutely goddamn rapid. No wonder it's their another like go-to bikes on their hit list. Yeah, there's so many of them. They do really well. I love classic bikes. Hubby has a BSA C15. Oh, nice. The BSAs, they're like the older classic ones. They're beautiful. I remember them. I went to a Ducati store, but I think she might be short to ride the V4. Yeah, I think that the Ducati, they're I mean, for me, they're tiny, but they are absolute weapons. You have to be careful with them. No one just goes and buys one of them and rides them around. Man, a full carbon V4S makes me drool. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to motorbikes, man, they're just gorgeous. And there's some that are just like, for me, like it's always going to be a sort of 2-stroke 500, like an NSR 500 or an RGV 500. Some of the old classic 2-stroke 500 Grand Prix bikes. Oh my lord, those things. Ooh. Give me the shivers, mate. It's funny, like one of the things, like Karen and I joke that, like, know how you see like all the videos, like, I know my husband's not cheating on me because he's playing like video games, but for me, it's like, you know, I'm on like TikTok or like Instagram or something like that, and Karen's like, "Oh, what you watching?" You know, I think it's like some of these sexy female videos on the internet, and here's me just watching a 252 stroke going around Portimao and it getting its absolute neck wrung, and I'm just like, ah, look at that. That's my type of like enjoyable content. Absolutely. I think it was Kyle Ride actually, one of the BSB riders. He's got an old 250. I don't know if it's a TZ or an RS, but he's got an old 250 that he takes to a lot of the track days that he does across in like Spain when he's testing, and he goes around that as well as obviously taking his big bike round. And oh, it's just some of my favorite content to watch, and I just wish I had my 250 and kept it, because the thing is unreal. Like genuine, like for people that's not understands the power, like it's faster than any supercar. Like even from a 252 stroke off the line, a 252 stroke will surpass a Lamborghini or Ferrari or anything off a line. Obviously not straight top line speed, but the sheer power to weight ratio is just mesmerizing. Besides, do you watch? I watch World Superbikes. Yeah, I had a general interest in it. A few of my friends raced in the series up until a few years ago. A few of them have obviously just kind of moved on now, but when I raced, a few of the guys I used to race against were in World Superbikes and World Supersport and all that type of stuff. So I had a general interest in it. Like one of my mates rode in Moto 3, sorry, and Moto 2 in the World Championship as well. But yeah, I follow World Superbike a little bit. Maybe not so much these days, just because I don't have like anyone in it that I follow or like have a passion to follow. Like none of my friends are in it anymore. So yeah, we've all got old and got kids and shit. So yeah, I do enjoy World Superbikes. It's always been good. But yeah, World Superbikes. I'd say MotoGP first. BSB probably second, and then if the World Superbikes are on, I'll typically watch World Superbikes. There was a long time there I didn't actually watch World Superbikes really at all. It was really just Top Rack and Bulaga, and it was just pissing off and winning, and it was really boring. So I didn't really watch it all that much. But next year should be interesting. Next year should be really interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Jake Dixon gets on. Even Chantra, to be fair. It'll be interesting to see how those lads get on this year. I don't remember much, but I've seen a match of World Superbikes him 1000 RR and the Ducati Panigale were going to be toe-to-toe, but the Ducati easily took them in a straight line, but the end would dominate. Yeah, so that's Nicola Bulaga. He's on the Ducati Panigale on the factory team. And then you've got Toprak Rastakiaglu, if that's how you say his name, on the BMW. And yeah, the Ducati just absolutely like annihilates them in a straight line. But obviously around the corners, Toprak's is better around the corners. It's the situation I had when I raced. It's like I could go around the outside of any of these guys, but unfortunately my bike was really slow, so I used to suffer a lot on the straight lines. But when I got to the corners, absolutely fine. Okay, literally a monster. Yeah, that's to say, this should be interesting. This year will definitely be interesting for what we've seen from like testing and stuff like that. Alright, so that's all the paths around that side done. And up to the top. So I guess we just work our way back. Time are we doing? 9:30 we're at. Jesus. The big hole here. Sir, would you like to have a full carbon fiber R1M or a full carbon M? I'd have the R1M full carbon in my opinion, just because I rode one before. I don't know if I'd like the BM, but I know I'd enjoy the Yamaha, but well, I had one, so I'd probably lean that way. I would lean that way. I'd probably, I mean, honestly, I would take either these days. I would do anything to get back on a motorbike again. I would literally do anything. I would give up a kidney to get back on a bike again, or a limb to get back out again. But I know it'll never happen, unfortunately, these days. But you never know. You never know. Life has a funny way of handing you lemons, I suppose, or whatever the saying goes. You never know these days. But yeah, I don't ever imagine getting back out racing again, or even just doing track days or something. Getting too old now. Seamus! Oh, I was wondering where you were today, Seamus. I was worried for you, man. I made it finally. You are, Seamus. Howdy, Seamus. Everyone say hi to Seamus. Hi, Seamus. Major winter storm moving on Friday night, and I've been running around town getting stuff. I mean, we need if the power went out. Ah. Do you still own a two-stroke? Nah, not now. Cause like my dad owned all my bikes. So back obviously when we stopped racing, there wasn't really a requirement to like keep them. So unfortunately, yeah, we kind of sold everything when I stopped racing back in like 2011. So yeah, I don't own any sort of like bikes or anything anymore. I've got all my gear, got all the trophies, got all the memories and the photographs and everything. But unfortunately, I don't have or I've kept any of the bikes. Sadly not. As much as that would have been pretty cool. I'll deal with them in a minute. Any thoughts on the Goldwing? Again, classic. This is an absolute classic bike. No, again, not one of my personal favorites, but you know, it is a cult classic from like memory. Not a bike that I would personally ever want to own or would own, but I know there's people out there that would. Oh, I didn't mean to use all of them the same. Alright, what music we putting on next? That was the end of my derpy playlist. What else have we got? Let's go genre. Genre music! Continental 650. Yeah, a lot of the road stuff, Kawasaki, I would honestly say it doesn't really interest me all that much. A lot of the bike, like the road going bikes, I was always kind of raised in like a racing environment. So I could tell you some of my favorite Grand Prix bikes of all time. You know, Dejeda Kato's 250, Valentino Rossi's NSR 500, his first year, sponsored by Nashville Azzurro. I enjoyed his Valencia one-off Honda MotoGP bike that it had with the Valencia sort of multi-scheme I liked. Again, a lot of the sort of Thomas Lutti or Andrea Dovizioso's Scott Honda from the 250 Grand Prix era. Like Grand Prix bike racing, I have a whole list of like sort of ones that I thoroughly enjoyed. But like road going ones, maybe not so much. I don't have a bike for the road, so it never really interests me all that much to look into it. But yeah, Seamus, stay safe, mate. And I say hopefully you get everything for your storm, and hopefully it doesn't really come up all that much. Honda everywhere. It certainly was back in those days. It was certainly Honda everywhere. I mean, there's a few bikes over the years from the other different ones that kind of piqued my interest, but you know, like Carol Fogarty's Ducati 998, I think it was. Neil Hodgson when he rode the 999, I think it was, to when he won his first World Championship. Noriaki Haga's Yamaha R1. Like, Haga's R1 was beautiful, that iconic sort of like livery. Norikabe, Simon Crafar on this Kawasaki. There's so many over the years. It's been nice to actually talk about bike stuff on stream. I never talk about bike stuff on stream. ZX10RR. I mean, beautiful bikes. I've never ridden one. It was one of the options that I had for riding. I did have one for about 2 weeks until my sponsor pulled the plug. I was meant to be racing the Scottish Championship on a full-blown Kawasaki Superbike. And the person that was meant to be sponsoring me at the time pulled the plug on all the funding and sold all the bike before the season started. So never got a chance to ride it. But the RR for me is one of the best sort of Kawasaki's, probably within 2009, 2010 through to about 2015, somewhere give or take. It was one of the best bikes that you could buy from sort of a road perspective and then turn it into a race bike. The RR was amazing. That's a fib. You had a very sexy photo on stream the other day. You on a motorbike. The ZXRR. I don't think so. Again, if I googled it and had a look at it, I'd maybe know what one you're talking about. But I'd have to get my Google on to go check what it was. I don't really remember a lot of them off the top of my noggin. Oh, Kawasaki MotoGP prototype. Oh yeah, I know the one you're on about. Yeah, that was. I'm trying to think who that was. The old Kawasaki. Was that Chris? No, it wasn't Christopher Mullen. I'm trying to remember who rode that bike in MotoGP. Because we were only in MotoGP for a short space of time. Was it Norikabe, was it? Oh, I can't remember. Box says I can't clip it. I mean, you can clip it if you want, to be honest. It's up to you, but I'm not going to post it on the internet. Bellfire. Bellfire. If you want to peep it for your own personal collection, Angel Socks, who am I to deny you the opportunity? How you doing, True Bellfire? I'm okay, thank you very much, man. I'm doing well, thanks. Getting on with my wee path, trying to upgrade and get my world finished. So this is kind of one of the last big jobs, I'd say. Getting done today, so exceptionally positive. Just seeing this path going in now. I don't know if it'll be perfect. I don't know if it'll be what I want it to be, but it's going to certainly just kind of start to finish up the world and make things look a little bit nicer. Is my hope. Yeah, I remember that one now, Kawasaki, the old sort of ZXRR. I'm just trying to remember who rode it, though. I don't remember. Because it was only in MotoGP for like a few years, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Are you still stuck on the roof, mate? Why are you stuck on the roof, dude? What do you sell? There's glowstone, actually. We do need to... We're going to go get some glowstone at some point. Mangrove, I suppose. Pufferfish. Vines. Yeah, you're alright. Thoughts on Aprilia? Oh, Aprilia back in the day, they made some really incredible two-strokes. Aprilia. These days, they've had a tough time in like Grand Prix, like obviously the past year, particularly with Jorge Martin this year. They're an absolute shocker, but Bezzecchi rode exceptionally well this season, and filling in and sort of doing his job. But yeah, in regards to like bikes, yeah, most Aprilias are fine. Particularly I don't know if it's the Aprilia RSV, but if you kind of go back a few years as well, Aprilia released some like a lot of their big bang ones. I forget what it is. Is it the Aprilia RSV Millie? It's like a Sound of Thunder bike, really clattering loud thing. I remember that vividly from my childhood because one of the classes with the 250, we used to have to race with what the class was called the Sound of Thunder, which is basically Ducatis, Aprilias, and I'll never forget the noise of being stuck behind those guys in the corners. It was so loud that I had to kind of put up with when I got stuck behind them. The Benelli. Somewhat remember the Benelli. Somewhat. Again, I'd have to Google it to try and get a picture of it. I know the name, but I don't remember the bike specifically from back in the day. Yeah. Have a good day, sir. How are you? Cav, I am very well. Thank you very much for asking. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. A little bit tired. I've had a bit of a crazy day with work today. Trying to make a full-blown solution for a company in a very limited space of time. Imagine trying to build a customer a Lamborghini in the space of like 2 weeks, and you don't know the customer's full spec and requirements, and you've got to try and wing it to try and build it, and then hopefully then it meets expectations. But if it doesn't meet expectations, you're still bound by the same date to get it done, and you're unlimited to basic information. So kind of something like that. I am somewhat suffering and getting by with the minute with this customer, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Well, I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Sounds easy for you. Always easy. Easy peasy lemon McSqueezies. Aprilia's RSV4 factory division. Oh, fire. Like, they're so nice. There's Cool Teacher. Good evening, Cool Teacher. How are you? Teach. Welcome on in, friend. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm getting tired though. Man, I wish I could stream during the day. You know, when I'm like max energy and max efficient. And the things I would do to give up to go full-time content creation and streaming. The things that I would give up. You do not believe. Just stuck in mind forever. Yeah. They all are. Like the Italians and the Japanese. They're just unbelievable machinery that obviously they have built over the years. And there's obviously a few sort of like other machines from different countries that do spring to mind. But, you know, if you think about like the cult classics from like, at least particularly from my childhood and like the 90s and the noughties, you know, it is a lot of the Italian and Japanese manufacturers for bikes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, them were the days. Them were the days. Them were the days. Yeah, I'd go back in a heartbeat to race or get a bike as well. I miss it. I miss it. Not all the time, but I miss it sometimes. GSR 1300, that often come around my crib. But it's way too muffled by the Acra exhaust. Yeah. Nice bike though. I mean, anyone's got a bike these days. It's always a passion or something that they enjoy, or they buy a bike for a particular reason or purpose or something. Like that's for me. Like for example, I would always have a two-stroke. It's just I grew up with it. It's my childhood. I have extremely fond memories of racing, and I think it's just something that I think would be probably the one I would buy. I don't know what I'd buy though. I know what race bike I'd have. Wouldn't even take me long to even decide that. I just about getting the money for it. But I don't know what bike I'd even have for the road. If I got a license for the road, what bike would I have? Genuinely have no idea. Genuinely have no idea. I've got an old Yamaha Enduro if you want it. 2-stroke. Ooh. I'd just like start it just to listen to the 2-stroke ring my ears. It's glazed the Hayabusa a lot. Yeah, I'm neither here nor there for the Hayabusa. I don't really care for it. I mean, it's a great bike and all, and it's historical in the way in which obviously it's how it's been used over the years and its power, but it's not a bike that genuinely interests me. I would take a 2-stroke over a Hayabusa any day of the week, and it wouldn't even be close. I wouldn't even consider it. Like, you want this Honda NSR 250, Stuart, or do you want this Hayabusa? Why would anyone have the Hayabusa? It's just boring. Like, genuinely the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, go play on a bike that's actually fun. But everyone's different. R6. Titanium straight pipe. The R6s from that era, I had a 2005 Honda CBR, and it was pretty dulcet. There's a couple of the guys I raced with had the R6 from 2006, 2007 with the straight pipes, and in track days when we went to do practicing, they got told to take them off because it was too loud for track days. They had to put silencers on them and really muffle them down and add more packing in to make them quieter. I know exactly what you're talking about for the R6s back then. I remember being at Donington Park on a random day on I think it was my 250 back then, and a few of the guys on the bigger bikes got told to put extra packing to make them quieter. I think I was there on my 250 or 125. I don't remember. I remember being down at a track day down south and the guys were like, oh no, it was Croft, sorry, it wasn't Donington, it was Croft. And I always remember that being a thing. Guys, way back in the day. At least I still not beating the Widowmaker with a supercharger at stock. Yeah, that's some bike though. Look at that, I'm struggling with being an angel tonight. Must be tonight. Must bite tongue. Why angel socks? Well, I don't know. I'm not think I'm saying anything inappropriate. Never have me on your stream tree. It would not be family friendly. I'm okay with that. Can confirm she wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. If you guys are playing Fortnite one night, or if you are playing Minecraft together, give me a shout. I'll come play with a non-family friendly group of bunch of people. I'll come play. Where's my invite? I want to come play with you guys. Where's my evening of non-family friendly fun? I'm trying so good to be good. But yeah, you don't have to be good, Angel Socks, in my chat. Not now. I've known you for long enough now. Played Minecraft last night and I joined voice chat on Warlock stream. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, that's super fun. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are playing and gaming together. That's super fun. I wish I could do that. Oh, that's funsies. Lemonade stand was good. Appreciate. I didn't. Oh, I mean, I knew you streamed because you messaged me earlier, but before I had no idea we were doing the streamy stuff and things. How was stream today, Lemonade? How was it, mate? It's a lemon raid. It is a lemon raid. Like a lemonade. It's a lemon raid. Welcome, raiders. How was your stream today? How did you go on? Did you try the multi-streaming thing? Did you try the multi-streamy things? How did it go? If you did, that is. If you didn't, what were we doing stream today? Good. Mostly just testing the new stuff out. Ooh, how did it go, Lemon? Any questions, Lemonade? I mean, I'm happy to always answer any questions, but anything you need a wee hand with? You got any questions, or did everything go all right for you? I worked all the kinks out. Nice. Yeah, it just takes time. I mean, the multi-streaming stuff is relatively straightforward. It literally is, as you say, just working out the kinks, just making sure you've got it all set up how you want it to, and learning the nuances of each. So the big issue I have with YouTube live streaming is the fact that not always the YouTube new subscribers doesn't work. How do you multi-stream? Good question. So I multi-stream using so I'm looking for a block here. Using OBS. OBS is your broadcast software. That's what you set up all your scenes and your transitions and your overlays and all that type of stuff. And then using for YouTube and Twitch, I use the Stream Elements multi-streaming tool because that's the easiest to set up. But to stream to TikTok, I use OBS and I set up my scenes on OBS, or a scene on OBS, and then use a virtual camera of a scene to stream using TikTok Studio. TikTok Studio for live streaming is the preference. You hear people talk about it, that you can use OBS, but not all of the features are available when you use OBS. So they recommend streaming on TikTok using TikTok Studio to enable like your flares and stuff like that. But again, good question. No questions yet. Still happen upon some. No, Lemonade. As I say, my DMs are always open, Lemonade. So anything you have a question, mate, honestly, just reach out, pal. I'm always happy to help with streaming and multi-streaming and helping friends out. Like, I don't literally gatekeep anything I do. If you guys want to know anything that I do, please always just ask. Always, always, always. Never thought of using a virtual camera. Yeah, virtual camera. So I've got a scene in my OBS. Oh, 2 seconds, Jewip, I'll get to you. In my OBS, I've got a scene set up specifically for TikTok, and on that scene, I have buttons on my Stream Deck that controls like the overlays that I have for TikTok. But it's just one scene in OBS with controls that I have on my Stream Deck, which is a virtual camera that goes to TikTok Studio, and that's how I control it all. So all my stream is done in OBS. It's just that output to TikTok Studio versus a virtual camera, and then YouTube and Twitch. I use the Stream Elements multi-streaming tool from OBS for those two. It's the way I do it. I've tried a few things like Atom. I've tried Meld. I've tried a few and just didn't really get along with them. They didn't do what I wanted them to do. But anyways, we have another raid on Twitch tonight. We have had the wonderful Jewip. How was stream today, dude? The whippersnappers are swimming on over. It's a J-Whip raid. It is a J-Whip raid, indeed it is. How was stream today? What were you guys all doing today, Jewip? What were you up to? What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing? You've caught me today doing the most enthralling stream ever today. We are absolutely neck deep and making paths. Ooh. We are in like the final stages of my hardcore sort of build, and we're going through adding in all of the different paths to my world and just upgrading this area to look as best as I possibly can make it, but adding a lot of custom paths in now. We're just adding sort of blocks around the outside and just making it look a little bit nicer than the default sort of like path blocks. And yeah, we're currently now on day... I'm actually not updating my counter for a while. We're currently on day 875. It was good. It was mostly mining quartz for redstone bits for our main storage. We're on day 1050. Ooh. Yeah, I'm 875 on my one. I'm a little bit behind you because I don't play as much, but I'm a little bit further behind. But a nice one, Drip. And I also forgot to ask, Lemonade, what were you streaming today, dude? Lemonade Stand, what were you streaming today? Did I ask? I don't know if I asked. I know you were testing stuff out, but were you playing a game today? Or were you doing any sort of like IRL stuff or just chatting or... And what were you doing today, Lemonade Stand? I actually forgot to ask. But yeah, Lemonade and also Jewip, thank you very much for coming with the raids today on the good old Twitchies. I appreciate you guys for booping the little button, bringing over your communities, coming to say hello. It is very kind and very generous of you guys to have done that. But if you guys have came in from Jewip or Lemonade stream, my name is Tree or Stuart. You just call me Tree instead of Corrupted Tree. I am a sort of family-friendly Minecraft content creator of sorts. We normally got a stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, all from about sort of 6 PM UK time. And at the moment, we've been focusing on my hardcore world. We have been creating a YouTube series of sort of mini movies on YouTube, which has been going really well. I've been really enjoying the process. And yeah, we're currently in the process of kind of upgrading our path system right now and just making it look nice and trying to complete our first 1,000-day cycle of a hardcore world. So we're currently on day 875. And I don't think it'll be long before we hit day 1000 now. We're getting ever so close now to the big numbers. But yeah, Jewip and Lemonade, if you guys need to raid and run, please look after yourselves, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you dropping in the peoples, but if you need to go do your bits and bobs, and post-stream getting clips and posted online and social media and all this stuff and things, please certainly go look after yourselves, guys. I say we'll be streaming probably for another sort of half an hour on Twitch and another sort of 10 minutes on YouTube. We're almost back round the other side of this path, and we've done one little bit of our circle so far. We've got a lot of paths to do this week, so it's going to take me a little bit of work, but I'm very hopeful that we'll get most of the path systems all in and upgraded. So yeah, I think we'd probably say that's most of them all done kind of around here. We're just upgrading the path to be a little bit more interesting. I haven't played my hardcore world much, to be honest. Being busy with YOLO and Last Life. Yeah, I've been watching that. Drip. I've seen your name pop up on the Last Life a few times. I've seen a couple streams. And then YOLO Craft as well. There've been a couple of people mentioned that today as well. Actually, they've been playing on YOLO Craft, so that's good. Now, I've been enjoying my hardcore world. I've been enjoying doing something solo for a while. And even if I make this world even get to day 1000, I'd be very, very happy with my world and how it's progressed. But yeah, there's currently what we're doing. I'll just change the zoom a little bit. But you can see here where the past, we've just been kind of tying up the past, making them look a bit better, adding in our trees around the outside. I need to add some stones. We've been adding little rock formations and stone formations around the build. And we're just working our way around, just upgrading the path just on this side. And we've got obviously, see, you can already see like between there and there, I'll upgrade that to make it look a bit better. And we've only really got this bit to go. And then maybe finish off with this bit in the middle, and that'll be us for today. So not long left on the stream today to get these last bits done. We go back to Kawasaki's comments just before I had the raids there. Go to CNC Division, bro. Oh, they absolutely were. They absolutely were the best R6s of that era between 2006 and 16, I agree. And the highest revving to 2006 R6 launches like the H2 and the LC mode, not gonna lie. Nice, yeah, they did. It's also the Ducati Monster Division. I don't know if I know that. Good night, God bless, Jesus bless y'all. Appreciate Kawasaki. Mr. Cheat 500 said hi. Hi, how are you? Yeah, not bad, thanks very much. We're doing alright. We're doing okay, thank you very much. Tired and exhausted, and could be doing with getting a good solid night's sleep tonight. And not having to do work tomorrow would be also advantageous, but that's not an option. But I'm doing all right, thank you very much. I appreciate you asking. But how are you doing, mate? How's things your end? How are you? Thanks for dropping in the YouTube tonight, Mr. Cheat. Is it Mr. Cheat? It is Mr. Cheat. Yeah. Thank you very much for hanging with us, scrolling by, or however you ended up on the YouTube stream tonight. Thank you for coming to hang out with us, dude. Oops. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There. And then these ones go to the front. And then you should go there. And you should go here. Go. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Doing a little bit of hardcore today, Jwip. That's what we're doing today, mate. Oh, I can feel myself just crashing really hard right now because I'm tired. Champ, brilliant. Yo, welcome on in. I should sleep, by the way. Yeah, I mean, can't wait to go to my bed. I'm finishing streaming in about half an hour, and I'm going to crash hard tonight in bed because I'm knackered. Been working since like, what, 8 o'clock this morning. Up with the kids were up early as well, and then working all day, and then dinner, tidying the house, streaming. Yeah, 'cause the brain is shutting down now, but we can chill out for a bit tonight. How do you feel about the Minecraft age verification? Thumbs up or thumb down? It's 12. I don't know. I don't know much about it, to be honest, Mr. Doggo, to make a comment on it. Do I think it's appropriate? Probably. Is it necessary? Not really. It should be on the parents to control the content of the kids that they're playing and what they're accessing. It could probably, if you look at age gaps, Mr. Doggo, I think that, there is an element of things like gambling and stuff that need to be controlled, whether it be like certain elements, but whether, server access, chat messages, you kind of get why people are doing it. I mean, I understand it, but some of it falls on the parents as well, to be fair. But I don't know. I can't tell you a more generalistic overview. I don't really care, to be honest. It's protecting kids, and I've got kids that are of that age. If I need to set up his age verification for them, then cool. But I'm neither here nor there about it. Some games should just be banned. But what was that person saying? Sorry, Champ Brilliant was saying something. Let me read what they were saying. I know Angel Socks, I know you've deleted the messages. I see that, but let me just see how much of a tool there are, if they're being fine or what. Yeah. The answer is no, Champ Brilliant. I know Melly's or Angel Socks already deleted your messages, but nah, I'm not going to do stuff like that, mate. Appreciate you asking. Wannabes, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. But yeah, the whole age verification stuff, I don't know. I don't know where I stand with it. At the end of the day, it's down to the parents, you know, to be able to control the content of their kids. It's not the game's responsibilities to control content and stuff like that. In my opinion, you know, it should be done to the parents. Like I do it with Rudy. I control his content. I make sure he's safe. He's not doing anything he shouldn't be. So there's that as well. So it just really depends. The Opal Owl. Opal, it is an absolute pleasure, friend. Thank you very much for bringing in the peeps tonight. Welcome on in. Opal, thank you so much for the raid. How many days have you played? We're currently on day number 875, Wannabes. Wannabes, if you do watch on the YouTube horizontal, the day counter is underneath the map and also in the top corner. And if you watch on Twitch as well, they're also on the top corner and on the map also. Because you're watching on YouTube vertical, I have to crop the screen, but the actual amount of days is on the horizontal stream. So if you go into my profile, you'll see that there's 2 live streams on YouTube. Pick the one that's a horizontal camera. Or the horizontal stream, and you get all that information on there, better overlays, better sort of like alert systems from people that are subscribing and gifting and stuff like that, and also you get to see the day counter as well. The YouTube vertical can't include all that, unfortunately. Opal, welcome. Drake's in as well. Manager Opal forgot my line. Go by Owl Celebration. Opal's got the tickets out. You shall be written up for this. I couldn't steal the correct raid line. Oh, bless. Well, Opal, thank you very much for bringing in the peeps tonight. I was literally just telling the guys I won't be streaming for too much longer tonight. We will be wrapping up pretty soon because obviously it's quite late here and I've got work tomorrow, sadly. But Opal, how was stream today? What were you guys all doing in stream today? What were you doing? What were you doing? Let us know. If you do have a minute or two to let us know, please feel free to do so. Same with obviously Jawip. Jawip came with a raid there and Lemonade. If you guys have all got times when you are streaming next, please feel free to let us all know in the chat when we can all come check you out. And we can obviously come over and show you guys a little bit of support and follow on your live streaming journeys. If you don't want to post it, you don't have to post it, but certainly if you want to tell us when you are streaming next, then we can all come check you guys out. But if you guys are obviously new here, my name is Tree or Stuart. You have caught me in my hardcore world. I am currently recording for a YouTube series that I'm recording. It's like a Let's Play, but it's like I'm in a movie style format. So it's a bit like if you're watching, I don't know, like an ish video or something, but like in a short Let's Play log of like how I survived in my world, what I'm doing, what I'm up to. What are the next steps? It's kind of like in a style of a movie, and I'm very pleased how it's came out. I'm really passionate for it. I'm really pleased with like putting a bit more effort into my YouTube content, yeah, I'm really pleased how it came out. So that's what we're doing now. We're recording for that today. Austin it is. Thank you very much for the sub, dude, on YouTube, and that's what we're doing today. So we're currently in our hardcore world. This is our wee world that we're going to be playing on. We're trying to get up to day 1000 before we move on to a brand new project and treat this as like a season 1 of like my YouTube series that I'm doing. So we're currently got most of the basic builds in. We are obviously trying to upgrade a savannah village, so taking it from that, moving all the villagers from there into here, which we've now already done. All the villagers are living harmoniously in their wee homes. So we have all of our different villagers in their different houses, and they all live in here from our Fletchers. There it is. And all of our different librarians and stuff as well. They all live in here. But what we're currently doing today is we're just going through like some of the final stages, adding rock formations, upgrading the path systems, and just trying to make all the paths look as nice and just make the area look as sort of organic and as detailed as we possibly can. So that's what we're doing today, chat. If you guys are wondering what we're doing, that's what we're doing. We're doing Lobotomy Corporation. What's that? Possibly streaming tomorrow, but not sure yet. But I'll certainly be going live next week. Tuesday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. GMT. There you go. If you guys want to check out the wonderful Opal, there is the times in which to do it. Check them out next week. Possibly streaming tomorrow, but Tuesday and Wednesday next week, guys, from 7 p.m. GMT. Just 1 hour after we start, usually, on the Wednesday. But go check out Opal next week. Or tomorrow. Corporation Management of Hell, indeed. Manager Opal has done 4-day resets in an hour. I don't think I've ever played that before. Never played that one before. That's a new game to me. Well, I hope you guys had fun today. And I appreciate you all stopping on in. I saw Master Cheat, thank you very much. Alice, welcome on in. How long has this took? Currently at the moment, Austin, they were on day 876 at the moment of my little sort of hardcore world. To kind of make everything that we have here. We've not been playing too hard. I don't play that often. You know, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays from 6 o'clock for about sort of 3-4 hours, give or take. We don't normally stream for much longer than that. And then we have YouTube episodes every Saturday. We've got episodes for the next 2 Saturdays, and then after that there'll be a 2 to 3 week gap between episodes after that, unfortunately. Warlock with a... What on earth is that? Is that a snowboard? It is a snowboard. Oh, that's one of the actual proper event ones that I should be telling people to use. Thank you, Mr. Warlock, for the gifts on TikTok. And yeah, we've been playing this world for a wee while now, mate. A wee while. What I'll probably do, it says 2D resource management roguelike game. It's like if SCP met Fallout Shelter. Oh. Find abnormalities, figure out how to keep them happy, and don't forget anything or all hell breaks loose. It's like the world's most brutal game of Simon Says. Oh, that sounds like fun for stream. Oh, well, I hope you had fun today doing that. That sounds mega. It sounds mega. That sounds really interesting, that one. Nice. Yeah, I've been speaking to my chat like quite a few bits recently, talking about kind of considering starting to add in more like variety streams into my channel. I have been kind of starting to consider how I can sort of do that and make changes. Right, how many subs are we on today? 9, 4, 6, 5, 6, 10. We're on 14 new subs today on YouTube, and only one of them have came through on the counter. That's been one of my issues with it. So I had 14 new subscribers on YouTube today. Thank you very, very much, guys. We are currently only 40 subscribers away on YouTube from 2,000. So thank you very much to all the guys that obviously do support us on YouTube continuously. I really appreciate you guys. We are absolutely making strides on the YouTube. We have had more subscribers on YouTube in the past 12 months than I have had in 5 years of having that channel. So... we are making progress. Aha! Huzzah! So thank you very much, guys, for supporting us on the YouTubes. Lobotomies do happen towards spies. I'm sorry, I read that as lobotomy-based corporate espionage. It sounds like a really interesting game, doesn't it? I've never heard of it before. The facepalm joke. Oh, yeah. Oh, Angel Socks. I'll do it when I'm in a non-tree stream. And I'll tell you the joke there because, yeah, you're going to hate the joke and you're going to hate that you waited that long to hear it. But it's one of the cult classic Tree and Karen jokes from Karen's arsenal of jokes as well. I learned it from Karen, so you have to blame her. It's very good fun. Got to do a lot of thinking. Already, I need to raid and run. Oh, honestly, Opal, go get food. But thank you so much for taking in my friendos. I will obviously, I will do my best to look after them. But obviously, if anyone is new, obviously here from Opal Stream, if you are still here miraculously, thank you very much for hanging out with us. I hope you had enjoyed Opal's stream today. Opal is wonderful. So please go support them if you get the chance. Go say hi. Go chuck them a little follow. But yeah, certainly my name is Tree or Stuart. I am more of like a sort of family-friendly streamer. I do kind of keep my streams PG to 12A. Where possible. I'm allowed at least maybe 1 to 2 swear words per stream max. However, it depends how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling frisky, then there could be occasional little swear words thrown in there a little bit more often, but yeah, we do keep things relatively sort of family friendly just because my kids sometimes watch. The other day, like Rory, piss off. Rory and Lily were watching on the big TV in the living room, and Karen obviously popped on the stream. So I need to obviously just be very careful of, like, my kids do watch my stream as well, and it's important to me that obviously they can watch my content, and it's a kind of safe space for them to want to watch and see what Dad's up to and what I do in my spare time. So yeah, we try and keep it at least somewhat friendly. I can't believe we're about to run out of resources already. Yeah, there's no mud bricks left. Or packed mud at all. The packed mud's all gone. That is insanity how quickly we've used all that. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of resource gathering next time to get this all done. Have a lovely stream. Thank you. Catch you later. Boo. Thanks, lass. It's so weird to stare at a Minecraft screen and not be thinking about the next 5 hours of sitting and Greg Tick planning hell. Oh my goodness, yeah. See, my Minecraft streams are relatively like easy. It's standard, vanilla, crazy, but it is normally pretty like just build at my own pace, don't overcomplicate it, keep things simple. Just make beautiful things and build a little civilization. But yeah, I try and keep it kind of light if I can. But Greg Tech, I think I've heard of that before. Is that not like a really heavily modded Minecraft? I've returned with sustenance. Nice. I do need some myself, to be fair. Pack mod always runs out first when I build. There are fun times, like the 50 or so termites chase. Yeah, like the Instagram video that now has nearly 500,000 views of me running away from like all those silverfish. That video. Of all the videos to go somewhat not viral, but like, of all the videos that I've produced that have got like the most views, the one that goes mental is me running away from bloody silverfish. It couldn't have been one of my build videos or something like really interesting. No, just Tree making an absolute arse of himself by having to run away from silverfish. And that's the one that gets nearly 500,000 views on Instagram. Unbelievable, man. Genuinely unbelievable. Oh, people like Chaos Tree. They do like Chaos, and I did not expect that would be the one video that I'd kind of get a lot of views on Instagram. It's not converted to anything. Like, I barely got any followers from it, but it's got a lot of views anyway, so who knows? Who knows? No one's here from Instagram, are they? Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself. I mean, don't reveal yourself, obviously, but, you know, make yourself aware and make yourself known. Reveal yourself. Get banned for stuff like that on the internet these days. Lots of industrialization, so much organization of machine blocks. Oh my goodness gracious me, Drake. Yeah, I've heard of there's one of the guys that plays it. That was quite a few of them play the sort of the modded stuff. Pro Z's been doing a lot of modded stuff recently. I've been watching his streams like at the weekends and stuff, and then after me when I finish. And then you've got Matrixus, Matt. He does a lot of the heavy modded stuff. Sizzle Sour's did a bit of like mod stuff as well. There's quite a few guys do the modded stuff. Mega structures and shenanigans. Yeah, a lot of people like that. His name is Tree. Maybe he's tasty. Maybe he is. Reveal yourself. Instructions unclear, and I have the cops on me. Exactly, Lemonade Stand. I've got to be more specific when I say reveal yourself. Tree's always tasty. Ayo. Ah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Not that tasty, but He's alright. He's alright. Right, last bit. Just this bit on the side here, and then that's us for today. Man, this has took way longer. Way longer than it should have today. Man, of all this time I've been playing today, I feel like I get nothing done in this world, but when I do look at the world, I'm like, you know what? I did actually get quite a lot done today. Didn't mean to place that there. Any more of them? No, of course not. It's because people also have Schadenfreude, aka delight in someone else's misfortunes. That is true. That is true. Maybe that's the content I need to release more often. Is I need to release the Schadenfreude, which is taking delight in someone else's misfortunes. Maybe that is my market. That's the clickbait, ragebait content that I need to be put on the internet. You know, not talking about pineapples on pizza or tea, not that kind of rage-infused demographic, but, you know, me hurting myself on Minecraft worlds and stuff, yeah. Just leave Angel Socks with them jokes. I did also start an hour. I did start an hour later today, you're right. Yeah, you can leave too. Oh, that Germans have a word for it. Oh, it's amazing that the Germans have got a word for it. Absolutely. I mean, Scotland's the same though. There's obviously there's a few words in Scotland that, you know, are very specific to Scotland. I think probably one of my favourite Scottish words is for rainy weather, just because it's really fun to say. Dreich is definitely one of my favourite Scottish words to kind of use and say. It's dreich. Like meaning it's wet or damp or moist or rainy outside. That's one of my favourite Scottish words, I would say. How is that spelled? D-R-E-I-C-H-T? D-R-I-E-C-H-T. I think that's it, yeah. Dricht. I think that's how you do it, lass. Yeah, I'm actually not too sure, lass. That's how I would have spelt it as well, actually. Is that right? I mean, I need to speak to my resident northern Scottish folk like Mr. Warlock or something. But yeah, it's either Dricht as I-E or E-I. I think I would have went with E-I, but how is that smell? If you smelt it, you dealt it, though. I'm not going to do that again, I promise. Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Mikala, I just performed a magic trick for myself. I have just put down my lighter, and now it vanished. It is not on my table or on the floor. It has vanished into thin air, and I just put it down 2 minutes ago. Mikala the Magician. Where... Mikala the Magician, whatever art thou, hidden your tools. It'll be somewhere dumb. It'll be somewhere dumb. It'll fell off the side of the table or done something really stupid. Always the same. I'm socks and keys. Socks and keys in my house are just the two things that just randomly go missing all the time. I summoned all the Scottish people with my question. You did! How is Dreich spelled? And all the Scottish folk are like meerkats. Like meerkats, the lot of them. Hi, Brandon. Good evening, Brandon. How's it going, fine sir? How is Mr. Brandon? What? What? Mr. Brandon's here, boys and girls. We love our Mr. Brandon dearly. He is one of the good eggs in this world. I appreciate you, Brandon. How are you, mate? How's Brandon getting on? How's work and stuff? Right, tidy time. Tidy time. Right, I've got a minute to put some of these down over by my mountains. Artillery! It giggles and runs. Artillery put the link into the words and it just like left. There. 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 Here. Here. There. I'll do. I'll do. So many good Scots words for types of weather, though. Ah, there is. I mean, that's the thing. Like in regards to the Scottish language, it is unreal. The Scottish language. I mean, even I taught a lot of the UK language. If you sit up and think about the split of language across obviously the whole of the UK, from like the different islands, particularly the northern sort of part of Scotland, the language is just insanity. From like the words and stuff that people use and their explanations and how they talk to each other, it is pretty ridiculous, but it is pretty cool though. Right, so looking at the box of stuff and things and stuff, mud is a problem. We haven't really got much left. I mean, we've got a reasonable amount, to be fair, if we take all this. We still got any hay left? We do have hay left. Oh, Jesus, man. They need, man. Right, so we definitely have enough mud, packed mud. We've definitely got enough dripstone block. They're fine. The things that we're definitely lacking on is granite. I'm going to convert this dirt to be coarse dirt. I think I did get gravel, didn't I? Gravel, gravel. There we go. Banging. The coarse dirt in here. I'm going to take the pointed dripstone out now because we don't really need it. Let me put the pointed dripstone. I'm going to pop it. I don't know where I'm going to put the pointed dripstone. Yeah, I'll probably go down here actually with the organic stuff, won't it? Yeah, let's put you in there. Trey, you need mud or use water bottles. Yeah, I've got a mangrove that's just nearby me as well, so I know I could just zip over to the mangrove, which is just here, and just like absolutely slug it out. So it's not so bad. Yeah, we are starting to become a little bit light on resources to get this all the paths done. Yeah, granite's a bit of a problem. Terracotta is not bad. Coarse dirt is okay. Yeah, coarse dirt, packed mud, dripstone. I think we're groovy. Grass again is fine. Terracotta is fine. Yeah, I think we're struggling for granite. So what we'll do on Friday's stream is we need to start off with... Thanks, Original. We're going to start off with trying to get some granite because we're a little bit low on the granite bit. But we do path. That's the path. We're getting there now. Day 877. And we have now a custom path. Basically all the way around this entire quarter here. So yeah, we'll grab some granite and then we'll do this custom path. We'll do this entire area here. Try and work our way around and just try and finish the whole zone. Finish up the path up to here. And then our path up to our home. The last path we should be doing is this path here, as if it's winding up to our last build. So I want to try and get all the paths done. Here, the path leading up. Build my home and then build the tree. Or the tree then the home, the tree. I don't really know what was going to be last, but we're going to we'll do one or the other. But right. Right, if you are watching on TikTok, it is the end of our stream on TikTok. So if you have been watching today, thank you very, very much. I did do something different today on TikTok. It made no difference whatsoever. So I will be returning the top likes and the follow count and the follow goals for next stream. I just thought I'd try something different today because I heard something and I wanted to try it. So thank you very much, TikTok. We'll see you all again on Friday, TikTok. I love you. Bye. There we go. TikTok is begoneth. So let me close that down and get rid of that. And then all you lovely human beings on the YouTubes, thank you very much for your wonderful support on YouTube. We are now, as I said, 40 followers away from 2,000. We are getting pretty close to the big beefy numbers. Let's just give you a little shout out. We got 21 plus 7, 28 likes across the YouTube streams. So thank you very much for all the love and stuff on the YouTubes. And all the people that obviously did subscribe today. Angel Socks, thank you very much for keeping us safe on the YouTube today. I don't think it was that bad today, even with my trolley title. So thank you very much for Angel Socks for keeping us safe on the YouTubes and YouTube streams. Appreciate every single person who clicks the membership button. Thank you so much for your support on the memberships on YouTube. It is massively supportive. And I think actually I'm expecting my first ever YouTube pay this week for the very first time. So thank you very much for all the support on YouTube, guys, and I'll see you all again on Friday, 6 o'clock, usual time, as long as work goes okay. I'll see you all on Friday. For now, YouTube, love you. Bye, YouTube.